incredible man. I only do things incredible can. Cause I am the seed of a chosen breed. You don't see too many like me. Cause I am one of the reasons you do what you do. When you wanna be me instead of you. Cause I am still on beat. Showing love to the streets. Come on, you know me. Cause that's who I am.
Blocks on fourth down, we get big stops. My secondary is balling out. Your offense keeps stalling out. How many yards? Like none at all. Call the special teams, don't punt the ball and it's gone. And you never see me fair catch. I get a block and then I'm gone like a Learjet. My helmet on, pass strap tight. My jersey shining in them Friday night lights. Win, win. We just came to win, win, win. We just came to win. Friday night lights. Ballin' Friday night lights. Ballin' win, win. We just came to win. Ballin' win, win. We must protect this.
Good evening, everybody. Having a little fun with Baby Baron here. Say, hey, can you make a noise? Can you make a noise? No noises? Say, goo. No noises? All right, Baby Baron here in the house tonight, enjoying our Fats dinner from Cat Fats Cafe here in Shelby, here on the pregame show, or now we're on the Red Zone show. All right, everybody, quick. Already Burns has scored 6-0, maybe 7 by now by the time we get there, but we do have scores already. Welcome to the playoffs. We're going to go to Shelby right now. Crest and South Point.
Big difference is that there was a guy in Blee's face as soon as he got the ball off the fullback's belly, and then Blee's is a really good runner. He should have lost 3 yards.
I was going to say, there should have been anything there.
Yeah, but he did pick up yardage, but it's 4th and 7. Big series for the Chargers.
And that's going to be green deep for the Chargers. Here's Ramirez punting. Here's the snap. He's going to get out of there. Nice high punt. Green's going to field it. Comes to the right side. Good coverage by the Red Raiders to the 20, to the 25, and Crest will take it there at the 25-yard line.
So it's a 37-yard punt, which was a nice punt and good coverage, but Green made some yardage where I didn't think he had any. So Crest is going to start on their 26-yard line. 0-0 the score here on the Mo Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard.
Yeah, 8:48 to go in the first quarter. Husky brings his offense out to the field.
We got 14 at running back.
Chris will send 2 receivers to the right side, 2 to the left. Receivers are Addison, Adams. Looks like Deshaun Corey and Green. There's the snap. Husky drops straight back. Looking downfield. He's going to go deep. That's Green down there. He's going to overthrow him. Incomplete.
Well, one thing that's good about that pass was he threw it in a position where either Green was going to catch it or it was going to be incomplete. Green got a little bit of separation, but that ball got just a little bit out of bounds and a little bit over Green's head. And it's hard to overthrow him.
It is. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. Husky in the shotgun. That's Aiden Carson back there behind him. Again, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Snap to Husky, drop straight back, looking to throw again. Nothing there. Now going to run to his left side. He's going to throw it. He's got a man open. It's going to be a first down.
It looked like it was 5 blue jerseys on it. Let's see. Nope.
Burns ball.
No. The linesman's throwing his hand up. That's 2nd down.
I thought he was motioning Burns' ball.
So that's a gain of 6.
Man, I don't know about that one.
Oh, man. Well,
they might have said the ground caused it. I'm not sure. It looked like it was out to me.
2nd down, give him 7 yards.
Salisbury catches a break there.
So it's 2nd down and 3. It's Jeter in the gun. Wells again. he looks like his knee touched down there behind, but maybe they say he kept his feet. Give him 2 more. It'll be 3rd down and 1, I believe.
Slipped up a little bit there. I think Haynes was there.
They're going to mark him back. They're going to mark him back. Yep.
Yeah, you're right. His knee did hit the ground.
His knee
right
hit
there,
the ground.
about 39 and a half yard line.
And so they're going to give him no yards on that one. So big 3rd down and 2. High school football, knee hits the ground. That's it. Same as the college rule. 2 wide receivers in for Salisbury. So I got an offset eye. No, they don't. Little pistol set. It's my fault. And run up the middle, submarined, and did he get there? It didn't look like he got there.
He's short.
And they're marking him right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, no gain. Let's see what Salisbury calls here. They may go for it, given they're in Burns territory.
They move it back a little bit. They say he lost a yard. So 4th down,
it's like the offense
2
is
yards.
staying out there. They're going to go for
at
it.
this part, it's kind of in no man's land. So Burns up on the line. A lot of guys in the box. Don't jump off.
See if they try to tip them off sides.
I don't think feel pretty confident they're going to run this play from the Burns 38-yard line. They're in plus territory. So again, Jeter in the gun, and he calls it out, and he'll try the left side. He's got it, and he leans forward and gain of about 4. It'll be a 1st down for Salisbury.
That's what we said before the game. You know, Jeter's athletic. He's got the ability to run the ball. Luckily chased down by Kari Haynes there to prevent a bigger gain, but good play there by Mike Jeter of
Loose. Tajay Borders with the touchdown reception. 6-0. The Chargers take the lead. Tell you, Coach, again, Husky looked like he was going to pull it and run with it, and is able to get the pass out there to Borders for the reception. Tajay really coming into his own here in the second half of this season.
And I tell you what, Husky couldn't have made better decisions that entire first drive. I mean, everything was perfect. Now for the extra point.
Yeah, Sanchez out there to take the extra point here for the Chargers. There's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard, the Chargers lead 7-0. You're listening to High School Football, WOHS, WesternSales.com broadcast.
Defenders, no gain, 2nd down 10.
That's Marsh McGowan tripped him up, and another Bulldog defender finished him off. Good job, Marshall, getting in the backfield there. How fast is he? He came from the opposite side to make that shoestring tackle.
They're going to have to shut down that ground game. 8 plays for Salisbury. It's been 7 runs. So clock continues to tick, and they've had the ball over 4 minutes. This is what we were talking about. Salisbury trying to grind it out, which they have done. They're moving pretty quickly. Option play this time, and Jeter pitches it out. Burns has got defended very well. That's Haynes and some others. Going to throw him down maybe for a short loss.
That's Haynes.
And right there's the view you got on the field. Great job there by Zach Mayhew. No yards on that run. 3rd down and 10.
That's Haynes Thompson. Coltrane there as well for the tackle. Another big 3rd down play here. Ball 25-yard line.
3rd down and 10. Probably going to take 2 plays if they need it. Burns trying to stall out this Salisbury drive, which is moving in on 5 minutes now. 3 wide receivers in for Salisbury. In the gun again is Jeter. He's going to throw it. He's got time. Flushed a little bit now. And Haynes is after him. He cuts by. What a move. And he's going to be pounded down about a yard short of the 1st down.
Yeah, good little move by Jeter. Can't tell who made that stop.
Looked like
right in front of the chains. It'll be close. I think he will be a little bit short.
Maybe 2 yards short. Give him 8.
Do expect them to stay on the field again for 4th down. Call it 4th and 2 on the scoreboard here.
So they already have 1 4th down conversion. Trying to go 2 for 2 on 4th down.
This will be
inside
huge.
the 20.
It'll be huge if Burns can stop him here.
Shotgun for Jeter. Wells with him on the right side. Snap is back, and Jeter's going to keep it. I don't know.
He's going to be short.
He's going to get it. Big Avante Maddox and some others stuff it. Burns holds on 4th down.
There's your guy, player to watch for you, Tom. Maddox. A couple other guys up the middle there shut them down on 4th down. That's a huge stop for this drive.
For the Lions on 3rd and 5, they pick up 19 yards and a 1st down in Kings Mountain territory at the 45. Heck of a catch by DeBose. And here's a jet sweep handoff. And Kings Mountain ready for that one. It loses a couple yards. The ball carrier there, his hair is blocking his number. Trying to see who that was on the handoff. Looks like number 3, Javian Carr. Carr, a wide receiver who took the.
So, folks, I'm going to interrupt Matt for just a second. If you'll notice, the audio and video is off on this a little bit. This is the Kings Mountain High School Touchdown Club Network broadcast of it. The audio you're hearing is KTC. Yeah, well, you're about to see a play. So you're hearing the audio first and then the play next. So that's what you're to keep you guys up to date. So you're hearing the KTC broadcast with Matt Chapman and Danny Aker. And then so you'll see the toss sweep here with the big hit. Boomy! Well, they were right about that, Dennis. No wonder they got excited. So we'll give it back to them on that play. So here we go, back to Matt and Danny on the broadcast.
As soon as Behringer caught the toss, he stuck him.
It's going to be third and very long. I'm guessing about third and
it's like third and 18 to me. And West Charlotte, it looks like, is going to burn their second time out here. Wow. 5:46 still to play in the first quarter. We're scoreless. We'll be back with third and 18 for West Charlotte when we return on WCSL.
They were booed by the home crowd. Now the officials feel they're going to both sides of the field and giving those sideline warnings.
Now they've been booed by the visiting fans as well.
Absolutely. Wanted to go to the air, and he will. Mosley, though, it's going to be caught immediately and hammered down. He was fortunate to get any yardage. It looks like he's close to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, that defensive back for Reeves were really close on that wide receiver there. They able to drop him after a short game for Trojan. Now sets up a big third down for Chase.
So Rudisel's not been involved in anything so far. We've got McSwain starting at quarterback. This time we've got 3 receivers lined up on the near side, 1 to the far side. Some instructions from Chris Cogdell, the head coach of Chase, and his staff over there. So they brought that in. Now they're going to go back and get in position. Play clock is down to 8. From the shotgun formation, McSwain waiting on that snap. He'll take it. He's looking. And he throws it right into the hands of Reedsville, who will go out of bounds on the far side of the field. I don't know what he was thinking. He threw it exactly into the hands of a Reedsville player, and they have taken over, and they're back in Chase territory.
Yeah, check who that looks like. Number 16 there for Reedsville Rams there. Number 16, Lorenzo Mendenzo, owns the interception for the Rams.
We said that would be something that Chase definitely had to stay away from. Not sure what happened. There's a lot of pressure when you're playing a big game like this. But Turner McSwain, it was as if the intended receiver was Reedsville. Just one of those things.
Looks like Turner McSwain was wanting him to run a little curl route. The receiver did not run that curl route, kept running. But however, the Reedsville Rams saw that, was able to make that interception right there, Paul.
The bad news here is that Reedsville, with the 7-0 lead, already has the ball back in Chase territory. Running out of the pocket, wanting to let it fly, and hits his man right along the sideline and driven out of bounds at about the 25. That is Flippin's first reception of the game.
Yeah, it did not take him long in the ball game to get involved, did it?
Well, he is the leader in on this program when it comes to receiving yards, the overall yards leader as well, the combination of returns.
41 catches, 697 yards, 9 touchdowns with him this year.
We've not been able to call yet in this game a Mipablito first down for Chase, sadly, but that is a third of the game for Reedsville. Now at the 25-yard line, inside handoff, right up the middle, breaking a tackle, 25, 10, 5, and just like that, Reedsville has extended their lead with 7:09 to go in the first quarter. That right there, a 25-yard touchdown run.
Like number 5 there, Paul Widerman there for Reedsville, able to get into the end zone there. Big run up the middle there. Just nobody there for Chase, able to make one defender miss, and he was, bam, there. Reedsville's up 2 touchdowns.
A turnover leads to a score immediately, and Reedsville right now going to go up by 2 touchdowns if they hit the extra point here. And that'll bring out again the young man by the name of Ivar De Jong, number 24. There's the snap. The hold kick is up, and the kick is good. On the Stanton Enterprise McDonald's scoreboard, they're all about the community. It's now Reedsville 14, Chase 0, 7:09 to go in the first. We'll step away for this 30-second timeout. It's Chase Playoff Football on Downtown Radio.
Down.
Aiden Carson on that return.
Giving the Red Raiders a little bit of their own medicine. That was a double option, quarterback running straight to the defensive end, and if defensive end takes him, he pitches it back to Carson, and what a great move by Carson to get in the open.
So Crest is on their second drive, another great drive to start this game.
It's like they're on the 13 of the Red Raiders.
Husky moves his running back over to his left side again. He takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself this time, going to go into the middle of that defense. Not much there.
Absolutely. Also, another thing that Huskies done a great job. Really good. And, of course, it didn't really matter that time because there was just nothing up the gut. Neither Carson nor Husky would have been able to get anything on that play. So, second down and 10. It's one of the few times that Crest didn't get yardage on first down.
Yeah, absolutely. So Husky now in the shotgun, sends three receivers over to his right side this time. Long count for the Chargers. Going to take the snap. He's going to bobble the snap. He's still looking downfield. Here comes some pressure from South Point. He is going to get the pass. It is going to be caught. Not much, but he was able to get out. It could have been really avoided disaster there.
Absolutely, because that ball was a little bit high, and he couldn't handle it, and he didn't panic. He just went back one step, picked it up, and it's going to be a gain of about 2 to 3. So it's going to be, well, it's going to be about a 2-yard gain.
Just the chains there, it looks like.
And that'll be third. So it's going to be 3rd down and 8. This is a huge play. 2:45 left here in the first quarter. Crest leads 7-0.
So Husky gets ready, takes the snap, drops straight back. Here comes that pressure from the Red Raiders. Husky avoids it, gets a third down. Field is caught. It's another touchdown for the Chargers. Malachi Addison on the reception.
What an exciting play. He's dead to rights in the backfield and just stepped between two unblocked players, finds the open man.
So that's going to make it 13-0. Now the Chargers lead on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. And Sanchez out to attempt the extra point. Addison in on the hold. 2:37 to go here in the first quarter. There's the snap. Kick is up. And the kick is good. So on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard, Crest leads 14-0. You're listening to High School Football, WestonSales.com broadcast. We're back right after this.
So another good first down run for Ledford.
His first carry of the game, given he averages a little over 10 per carry. I don't think I'd have waited this long. Went 3 and out on the first drive.
Yeah, they haven't run many plays yet. 2 runners in the backfield along with Carr. Carr takes it, keeps it, goes up the middle. He's trying to get close to the first down and doesn't look like he's going to quite get there. Gets out to about the 16-yard line.
To the 20.
Yard.
Yeah, look like the ball settled 15, 10. All the way down. Did he get in? Yes, he got in. Touchdown, West Charlotte.
Carr on the carry. Hayden Terrell, one of the big 3 tacklers for
East
the
Lincoln
score. Stop.
And the Lions will set up for the just-in-time plumbing point after.
So 2 backs in the backfield again, 3 wide receivers. Handoff.
The kicker here
fake
for
to
West
Sanford,
Charlotte.
kept by Carr.
Low snap. The kick is blocked. I believe that was A.J. Richardson.
First down.
We saw him block a punt last week, and here he is. He blocks the extra point. So it'll be a 6-0 West Charlotte lead on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. 2:55 remaining in the first quarter. We'll be right back on WCSL.
since 1934. That's right, 1934.
So a
Watson
Turner Hauser Insurance first down for the Panthers. Carr takes a snap, looks downfield. He's got 5, Cam White, for a quick out pattern by the sideline. White is pushed out at the 30-yard line, so that'll be a gain of 8 on the play. Clock's still going, 20 seconds to go. That may or may not be the last play of the first quarter.
What was his name again? White. All right. Carr to White.
Clock is down to 5 seconds. I'm not sure they're going to get this off in time. And they are not. That's the end of the first quarter. On the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard, it's East Lincoln 14, Ledford 0. We'll be back with a second quarter after this 60-second timeout on the Lincoln County Game of the Week.
Dove his way for a couple extra yards.
Yeah, they're going to be pretty generous there and give him about 6 yards.
Yeah, it looks like about a 3rd and 1 situation.
Third down and 1. They like to do wildcat out of this, but Mooney's still on the field. He'll stay in the shotgun with double wide receivers right and double wide receivers left. Now they kind of come in, they bunch in a little bit, which kind of tells me it's a running play. It is a toss play, and block set up.
What a run.
Norris falls forward and got about 2 yards. That's a Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, good run there. Jeremiah's little sweep to the left. Danced his way again to move the chains there.
I tell you what, he's having to earn every yard, not really coming in chunks.
Yeah, this defense for Salisbury is pretty tough so far tonight.
So Burns does not have to run another play as the play clock's at 23 and the game clock's at 14, but Coach Diamond's got the play called in, so they're going to run it. Mooney in the gun, sends Thompson in motion. He'll get it. Nope, Mooney's going to keep it on a read option, and he'll be stacked up, maybe a yard. That's going to do it for the first quarter. We'll be back. End of 1, 7-7 on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard.
New Burns Bulldog merchandise has arrived at the Falston Pharmacy in Falston. Come check it out. Show your Burns.
Hole wider, and he got what he needed. 1st and 10. Now they're all the way down to the Crest 34. We're down to 1 minute left here in the first quarter. Crest leads 14-0 though.
Lee back under center. Going to give it to his fullback again. Very much better job this time by the Crest defense, but even there, pick up of a couple.
Yeah, picks up 2, but he was hit immediately. And again, just a really hard run by Medlock, but a 2-yard gain, you can live with that if you're the Chargers.
Yeah,
Second down and 8. And I think that was big number 70 for Crest, and that is A.J. Davis that was on that tackle.
So back come the Red Raiders down to 30 seconds here in the first quarter. 2nd and 8. It's going to give it to Medlock again. Medlock just plows behind that offensive line.
It's going to be close to another first down. I think they're going to say he's got it, and this has been a very impressive drive by South Point. And we're down to 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Let's see if South Point hurries to get this play off. It doesn't look like.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to take us to the second quarter. Yeah, and here they come to the side, so we're going to take it with them. So at the end of the first quarter, 14-0, Crest leads on No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. You're listening to high school football right here on WOHS, the WestEndSales.com broadcast.
That wasn't the case. It must have been a penalty. I think he signaled the wrong way. It must have been a penalty on Chase there. They declined that penalty, Reasonable, so now Reasonable will take over. And right here around the, what is that, Paul? Like 10-yard line?
Yeah, they're exactly at the 10-yard line. An excellent position to try to add to their already 14-0 lead, the number 1 seed in the West. So here they come again on offense, and number 14, Lee, in the quarterback position. Run, trying to go up the middle, then cutting to the outside.
A really good job by the Trojans there, just able to bottle the ball carrier up there, making tough yardage there. Number 16, Cameron Mills, some of the linebackers there for Chase. Brennan Austin included in that tackle as well there. Just very, very tough running down there in this part of the field.
So just a 1-yard gain there by Walderman, who was in the end zone for his team a moment ago.
Do want to give everybody an update on that Maiden Bunker Hill game. Maiden is up 14-0 in that game.
Second down and 9 at the 9. Lee with an inside handoff after he thought he wanted to go to the air. Breaking away is Wilderman. He got away from a tackler in the backfield and is able to get to the 5.
Bring up third down now for the Rams here. Third and about 4 yards.
2:55 clock running to go in the first quarter, and on the Stanton Enterprise McDonald scoreboard right now, Reidsville with already a 14-0 lead, trying to add to that as it's third down and 4 from the 4. If they don't get in here, you can suspect they're going to go for it on fourth down, being that close. Lee with an inside handoff, and again, great job by the Chase defense as they will not let Waterman make his way through that defensive line.
Yeah, Chase really strong up front. Number 16, Cameron Mills. We talked about his name a little bit already tonight. Man, number 16 playing a heck of a game for the Trojans right now. Defensively.
I'm wondering now what they're going to do here. Are they are going to go for it as we thought they would on fourth. No, they will not go for the touchdown. They will bring out the field goal kicker. They got an excellent group of kickers, and they'll try to extend that lead to 17-0 on what's going to be about a 15-yard field goal. Kick is up, and that kick is good. This time they go back to DeJong, who puts it through. On the Stanton Enterprise McDonald scoreboard, home of those world-famous fries in Rutherford County, it's now 17-0 Reidsville, and we're back right after this 30-second timeout. You're listening to Chase Football from Downtown Radio.
First
down on about the 8-yard line. Got to get just inside the 5. 2 plays to do it.
So Lee brings him back to the line of scrimmage, sends a receiver left, receiver right again. It's going to be Medlock again.
And he's going to be close. I think they're going to say he has it down to the 3-yard line.
So another good run there by Medlock. Going to make it first and goal after that CSI Mechanical first down for the Red Raiders.
Plays at the 3-yard line.
So first and 3.
So, Rob, you going to throw the ball this time? You're going to hand it to Medlock again and run the quarterback?
I think I got 2 guys that I'm going to keep the football in their hands. And it's going to be Medlock into the end zone for the touchdown. 14-6 now on the Noble Arky Mr. Sparky scoreboard after that great drive there by the Red Raiders.
Cam Medlock, 3-yard touchdown run with 9:54 left in the second quarter, and that was a very important drive for the Red Raiders.
Charlie Burtwhistle out there to tip the extra point here for South Point. There's the snap. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So on the Noble Arky Mr. Sparky scoreboard, 9:54 to go here in the second quarter, 14-7. Crest leads. You're listening to High School Football, WestEndSales.com broadcast on WOHS.
That's the case.
Yeah, it will be.
Going to take it all the way back to the Kings Mountain 41.
That is 35 yards of penalties so far here in the first quarter.
Not what you want to see early in the ball game. It's going to be 1st and 26.
They're winding the clock, folks. It's 1 minute, 20 seconds left with the Lions of West Charlotte up 6-0 on the Mountaineers.
So 1st and 26. Got to just kind of chip away here.
Yeah.
If you're Kings Mountain. Little John in the shotgun. 3 receivers. Looking to his right. He throws. It's intercepted again by West Charlotte. He's going to bring it back out of bounds at the 30.
That's Scotty Cooper.
Scotty Cooper on the interception. There's a flag down. I believe it came in on the return, so the interception is likely to stand. And a tough start for this Kings Mountain offense and Lamont Littlejohn in particular. 2 first-quarter interceptions.
Yeah, these young men from Charlotte are reading that pass.
Yeah, they're all over it.
They're all over it. Getting to it really, really quick.
The penalty was on the Lions on the return, a hold. So the interception will stand, but West Charlotte's going to start at midfield rather than at the Kings Mountain 30.
Yeah.
So
from the penalty. And yes, your cousin Leslie is watching. I just got she put it on the Facebook that we'd be covered live tonight, so thank you, Leslie. And a little option play. Burns has got some defenders out there, but it's Wells able to split them and get about 4 or 5 more, and it'll be 3rd down and about 4.
Nice open field tackle there. Ryan Thompson kept him in front. And like I say, Wells is a hard guy to bring down. Stopped him short about the 40, 42.
This is another, they've had the ball 4 minutes again. They've been dominating the time of possession. 4 wide receivers again. Burns needs a stop here. And it looks like they're sending some guys, and Jeter might recognize that. Walker's out here, split wide to the left. Better keep an eye on him. Looks like L.J. Allen's got him. And no safeties back. Let's see. They're going to run it with Jeter, and he's going to be pulled down for a loss.
Big play there,
Great job by the Burns defense to pull him down. It'll be 4th down.
I think that was your boy Kavion Hopper made that initial contact. That's a huge play, but it's Bulldog defense to force a 4th down play.
And looking back at the notes, that is the first tackle for loss for the Bulldog defense.
What a great job. I can't tell who else was there. Kavion had the initial hit. 2 or 3 other Bulldogs were there, and that's huge. Get that defense off the field.
Yeah, because that's another 8 plays, 7 of them runs, and forced the first Salisbury punt of the night. As Ryan Thompson is back. I tell you what, after the explosive plays, both defensives have dug in, and that's what Zach Mayhew sees from the sideline. If you're the coach, that's what you're seeing. If you're Trent Marty, that's what you see up top. Punt. Knuckleball. Thompson lets it bounce, and then he'll pick it up, and he's at the 20. He's at the 25, 30, 35, still on his feet, still fighting, drags a tackler to the 40-yard line, and that's where Burns will have it. 1st and 10 with 4:56 left to go in the 2nd quarter.
Another good special teams play there by Thompson. Give a shout out to Michael Smith, listening from all the way out in Las Vegas. Hope you're having a good time, buddy, and thanks for watching. So also, Angela Tony, thank you as well for watching.
So on the own 40-yard line, and I tell you what, let's see if we can get a little ground game going here.
4 minutes, 56 seconds left in this first half.
And thank you, Jackie, for listening. She listens every Friday night from the comfort of her home. Snap is back. Mooney's got it. Lets it go. Short pass. Almost jumped the route. Almost intercepted. He was looking for Surratt.
Yeah, I think that was Walker had a step on it. Dangerous pass there.
Yeah, Mooney, who's been intercepted once tonight, only his 4th of the year, 4th in 13 games. And it's 7-7, 4:52 left to go on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. You're listening to Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sales and Contracted Pyrotechnics. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And Mooney again in the gun. Snap is back, and play action pass, but defended very well by Salisbury. It's going to be a tackle for loss of about 3 or 4, 3rd down and long.
Yeah, I think it was Surratt on the catch. That's Kamari, I believe.
And give the Salisbury Hornet defense a little credit. They came to play tonight.
It's a big 3rd down play because you don't want to bring the defense back on the field. 3 and out is never good.
I'll tell you what, 3rd and 13 is a tall order for a conversion. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Mooney's got it. He's got some protection. He's rolling, he's looking, he lets it go. He's got a man. He's to the 50, makes a man miss. He's to the 45, 40, 35, still on his feet. It's Surratt. Big play all the way to the 30-yard line. Give him 33 yards and a Falston Pharmacy 1st down.
Huge play there by this Bulldog offense. Ben Mooney flushed to the right, was patient, didn't try to force the ball, and found Surratt in the middle of the field. Big time play there with this Bulldog offense.
So all the way down to the 30-yard line, and I got to text Zach here in a second. The sideline cameras froze up a little bit. We'll try to get that working. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Mooney again in the shotgun, and he's got it. And play action pass, overthrows his receiver, Surratt, incomplete, second down and 10.
Yeah, I think he had 5. That was a Brown of Salisbury was in his face. Might have disrupted his viewing of the passing lane there. I think pass intended for Surratt.
So second down and 10. And this Salisbury defense, I'll tell you, nothing's easy against them. I'll tip my cap to these guys. They've come to play.
Yeah, they're making us earn every bit of it. You're right about that.
4 down linemen for Salisbury, 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And we have not had a run on this drive. And they're still not going to. They're going to throw it. Mooney with a little time. Good pocket. Lets it go. Man out there. Jump ball. And it's intercepted. No, it's incomplete. It looked like it was intercepted, but it's incomplete. It was overthrown. The defensive back was the only guy who had a shot at it.
Yeah, pass intended for Thompson out there. I think a lot of the fans and Thompson maybe wanted the pass interference. Feet kind of tripped up a little bit. It's a tough call. Probably was contact other than that. So
third down and 10.
Like I say, third down.
They were able to convert last time. So third down and 10. For Burns as they leave 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Mooney once again in the gun. And again, they're going to throw it. Mooney rolls left. He looks. He's got a guy. Throws. Caught.
That's Allen.
Right there at the sticks. They're going to mark him short.
Yeah, be a yard shy. I thought he got a little extra yardage than that. I'm not sure about that spot, but we'll take the catch. Be a short. Looks like 4th and 1, maybe 4th and 2 situation.
Yeah.
I don't like that spot there, Tom. I thought he was closer to the 6 than that.
Hard to tell all the way over there. Hard to tell if you reach that ball out.
I thought when he went out, he went right at the pylon or the yardstick.
So let's see here. And they're going to go big to the right side with Thompson. And here it comes to the right side. Thompson through a crease. There he goes. He's 20, 15, 10. Still on his feet. 5. All the way down to the 2-yard line. It's a Falston Pharmacy. First down and goal for the Bulldogs.
What a hard run there, Ryan Thompson. He saw the middle was bunched up there. They had like 4, 5, 6 guys in the box. Ryan Thompson just took it around the right side for the first down. First and goal, Burns. 3 minutes, 35 seconds left in this first half. Looks like they're going to stay in this Wildcat, Tom.
Yeah, I don't blame him. It looks like they're going student body right again. And there they go, Thompson. And it looks
touchdown.
like it's in. Numbers, bookkeeping, touchdown. Ryan Thompson, it's 13-7 Bulldogs.
Took that Wildcat right up the middle, right into the heart of their defense for a score there to make it 13-7. Camacho should be coming in for the extra point. So good drive there for this Bulldog offense, Tom.
Neal and Cole extra point coming up. See Neal and Cole for your pest control needs.
And I can say Camacho in. Been pretty automatic this year. The lefty kicker. Going to try to make this 14-7.
So Camacho in for the extra point. Good snap, good hold, kick up, kick good. 14-7. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
New Burns Bulldog merchandise has arrived at the Falston Pharmacy in Falston. Come check it out. Show your Burns pride with a trip to Falston Pharmacy. Plus the
have any timeouts.
They got 7. Yeah, they don't have any timeouts either. They've already burned all 3 timeouts.
They go.
It's a delay of game. They'll have to back it up 5 yards.
4 yards.
Figured they might try to go for 2 there after
That's what I thought too. Yeah.
having the initial extra point blocked, but now they'll have to back it up 5 yards.
Looks like they're a little out of sync right here. Figuring out what they want to do.
It looks like they still don't know.
Maybe they shocked themselves with the 2 6-pointers.
Didn't expect to be. Okay, and they are going to try and kick the extra point here. Extra point will be a 24-yard attempt.
Dang, Chinchcott.
It's blocked again, but the play was blown dead. I believe it's going to be offsides on Kings Mountain.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Half the distance. Well, that'd be maybe a 5-yarder.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
It looks like West Charlotte's going to send the offense out now after the penalty.
Wow.
So they will go for 2. The Lions lead is 12-0. They had their first extra point block, so they're going to try and get that back here with a 2-point attempt. Ball on the 3-yard line. Lions will line up in the shotgun here. 3 receivers bunched up right near the line on the near side. It's a toss play to Behringer. He fumbles the pitch, and so the conversion unsuccessful. But the score after the blocked punt touchdown is 12-0. West Charlotte leading Kings Mountain on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. 10:06 left to play in the first half. We'll be right back on WCSL.
Made in the USA. Have you ever thought about your flooring and where it was made?
Down the sideline, still kind of play they want to run right here.
Play clock is down to 14. They need to keep that in mind as they get ready for this play. Rudis still in at quarterback. Has he finally found a hole? He's got one. Can he make his way for a first down? He's made it out to the 22-yard line, and how about that? We can finally say that's a Mi Pueblito Mexican first down for the Trojans.
That play reminded me of what he is able to do against Concord Robinson. Just take that right off guard right there and get a big game for the Trojans.
Nice job. What we've been waiting to see. He picks up on that play 11 yards. One of the positive gains of the night. He's had very little so far against this Rams defense. So a new set of downs and 7:34 to go in the second quarter. A fake by Rudisell. Rudisell trying to cut to the outside. Look at this young man take off. And they're spinning him around, but not before he makes it up to about the 37, 38-yard line.
Yeah, once again, good blocking by Chase. Rudisell just following his blockers there, able to get a big game from the Trojans.
If anybody's got to come alive and be able to help carry his team, it's got to be that young man, and he's had 2 good back-to-back plays, and that's 2 back-to-back Mi Pueblito first downs.
Yeah, very, very good running by number 10 there for Trojans.
He just picked up on that play. 17 yards. Great back-to-back runs. Give him 17. Give him 11 before that.
Early.
So Blue brings it back up. They're going to give it to Medlock again.
Not much that time.
Good job there by the Crest defense.
That not much turned into 4 yards.
It's amazing.
Second and 6.
Absolutely amazing. So 2nd and 6 here for the Red Raiders, down to 3:18 here in the first half. Quickly back to the offensive line. Here come the Red Raiders. Receiver left, receiver right. Comes the man in motion. Blee keeps it this time.
Oh my goodness.
And he just plows ahead.
That's probably the first bad read by Blee because Medlock hadn't been touched yet.
Right.
He should have given that ball to Medlock. But what I liked was when Blee said to himself, crap, I should have given that ball to fullback. He just followed him.
Yeah, that's right.
He followed him and got jumped on by 3 Chargers and drugged them into the first and goal.
Yeah, for a CSI Mechanical first down. So first down, first from the 6-yard line for the Red Raiders, 2:40. Quickly, they're back up to the line of scrimmage. Going to give it to Medlock.
No.
Blee keeps it, and he's dropped for a loss.
Blee kept that and pitched it to the pitchback. And, again, that would be the second time that he's made a bad read.
That's Lyric Pettis on the tackle.
I got to tell you how fortunate South Point is that ball was not fumbled because he pitched to a man that had a guy in his face. You can't make that pitch, but he did.
The pitch man was actually the former quarterback.
Yes.
That was Pfeiffer there. So
2nd and goal, but now it's all the way back at the 10-yard line.
So 2nd and 10 now for the Red Raiders.
I think the Red Raiders are going to have a second timeout.
Let's see. Yeah, timeout for the Red Raiders. We'll take it with them. 14-7 Crest leads, 1:55 to go in the first half. High school football, WHS.
That's just a great run after the catch. He'll take it in from 56 yards out.
Yeah, that was just a good catch. A little missed tackle there. Freed him up for that touchdown.
So another explosive play for a touchdown for Salisbury, and they're a Neal and Cole extra point away from tying this thing up. So Neal and Cole extra point up and no good. It'll stay 13-14 on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard.
Leaf season is here, and this area's leaf cleanup head.
What's happened here in the first half, get you set up for all the second half action.
Well, you couldn't ask for more excitement than we've seen. Crest scored the first 2 touchdowns, and South Point trying to answer with 2 more touchdowns of their own, but a little bit of difficulty now. At 1st and goal on the 6 turned into 2nd and goal from the 10. South Point has 1 timeout left with 1:55 to go here on a No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard.
So Blue brings them back up there. He's going to give it to Medlock. He's going to plow ahead.
Inside the 5, all the way down to the 4. Kind of wonder if Coach Hodge didn't say, you know what, if there's any question, give the ball to the fullback.
Just give the ball to your fullback.
I would like a nickel for every time when I heard a head coach say that to a fullback when I was coaching. Say that to a quarterback. If there's any doubt, give the ball to the fullback.
Give the ball to the fullback.
Give the ball to the fullback. So, big play here. 3rd and goal from the 4. Still got to figure that it's 2 down territory.
Absolutely. I think you're right. Blee brings it back to the line of scrimmage. Takes the snap. Blee's going to keep it this time. He fights. He gets into the end zone. What a touchdown run there by Blee.
Touchdown.
Going to make it 14-13. No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. 1:11 on the clock.
I'll tell you what, that was a triple option into the right side, and he faked it to the fullback and then made 3 guys miss.
Incredible.
And got it into the end zone.
So that's going to bring Brent Whistle out there to attempt the extra point to tie this game up. Snap, kick, good. We're tied at 14. No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. This is high school football, WOHS. We're back after this.
Shorter than this earlier.
They are going to go for it.
4th and 4 at the West Charlotte 22. Mountaineers trailing 12-0 here midway through the second quarter.
They need 4 yards.
They're staying in this heavy formation. Play action fake. Little John throwing over top, and it's complete inside. Oh, my goodness. And they're going to call it incomplete. I thought Bryson Brown had it inside the 5, but it was ripped out.
Wow. Looked like I thought it was going to be called interference there.
It was definitely close. The throw was a little short, so the receiver trying to come back to it kind of came through the defender, but there is no penalty, so West Charlotte will take over.
Wow.
Turnover on downs.
With 6 minutes and 17 seconds left in the first half, 12-0 West Charlotte Lions over the Kings Mountain Mountaineers. Wow.
So the Mountaineers down 2 scores, but the defense hasn't given up anything.
No,
the defense has done its job so far. They're going to be asked to stand up again here.
Yep.
Lions take over at their own 22.
Mountaineers need to turn over.
Absolutely they do.
In the worst way.
West
A decision making this ball game. Chase can put some points on the board right here, get some points before halftime, make this a 10-point lead.
I just had that feeling that we could not see another Reedsville score before this first half is over. Now it's important that Chase run some clock, get some first downs, get into the end zone. It would really change this football game, but that remains to be seen. Let's see what they can do as they're going back on offense. And again, they're going to bring out to begin this offensive series at quarterback, the sophomore Turner McSwain. It's a keeper, and just a short run, and the ball is loose. And that may be a quick turnover after Chase had got it.
Looks like they will roll him down right there so we can maintain Chase ball. That could have been a huge play for the Rams right there.
I see that number 10, Jalen Rudisell, is in that backfield as well. So he is now working as in the running back position. Again, Turner McSwain, he's got to loosen up. He's just having trouble with that football. The passes have been a little off. He's having a little trouble with the handoffs and hanging on to that ball. This is an important time. He's going to let it fly here. Here's a pass to Derisma, caught right at the line of scrimmage, but just a short gain to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, number 50, Deontay Neal, a freshman defensive back for the Reedsville Rams, right there to bring the ball carrier down. Bring a third down now for the Trojans. Looks like about 6 yards to go on the 27-yard line.
Brennan Kingery with that big interception. Can it pay off? The only way is Chase finds a way to pick up what would only be, I believe, the second first down of the night if they can do it on 3rd down and 6 right here. Rudisell straight ahead, and he is not going to get enough. He's to the 24.
And I'll bring up a critical 4th down now for Chase. Looks like they're going to keep their offense on the field. They will try to go for the first down right here. Bringing in a group, looks like their jumbo package. There's like Cameron Mills, Brendan Austin coming in the game, as well as Brendan Kingery.
Well, it may be the big guys, but one thing is for sure here, this is just not a 1 or 2 yards needed. It's 4th down and 3. Last time they attempted this, it did not work out. Let's see what they're going to do here. A lot of movement on that offensive line. The defense moving as well. It's going to be Key Rudisell trying to get to the outside. They're going to get him from behind, and he's going to be dropped shy of the 25-yard line.
I know Chase likes to move those offensive linemen over there. I suspected that Rudisell was able to turn that left-hand edge and get that first down. Reedsville did not bite on that, able to stop the Trojans right there.
If they can find a way to get on the board here before halftime, I think we'll see a different Kings Mountain team in the second half. But
I agree.
They got to get something going here. Little screen pass to Sanders on 1st down. That'll pick up about 6 yards. Jaqueline Sanders catches the bubble screen on 1st down, makes it 2nd and 4, just shy of midfield.
Seconds left to go. So they may go for the end zone on this play. Surratt trying to get back into the game, and he's there. 4 wide receivers for Burns. Norris, the single back set. Mooney's got it. Clean pocket. Lets it go to the end zone. Man is in the corner. He guns up. Did he get the foot down? He did not. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10 with now about 11 seconds left to go.
It was a good catch. Kamari Surratt just out of bounds there. 2nd and 10. 10 seconds left. 10.8 in this first half here.
So if they get about 10 more yards in the middle of the field, let me see. Do we have a timeout? We have 1 timeout left. So they can use the whole field. The only thing you really want to avoid here, no sack. Do not take a sack. So Mooney has got 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Norris, again, the single back set. Claps the hands, has it, pocket, flush to the right, lets it go. Incomplete. And it's going to be 6 seconds left to go. And this would be about a 38-yard field goal. They may want to get a few more yards before they let Camacho try it.
Yeah, or they may just take a shot at the end zone, Tom.
No, they're putting Camacho in the game now. So this is going to be a Nealon Cole field goal, and it's going to be a timeout. Let's see, Salisbury. So we'll take it with him. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
You're locally owned and operated.
Husky with the count, looks downfield, looks downfield, looks downfield. Going deep downfield is Husky. And nothing out there.
Yeah, they did a really good job. They found Green, and they had 2 guys on him, 1 behind him, 1 in front of him. And there was a little bit of contact, but it didn't have anything to do with the pass, really. So I think that was a good no call.
Yeah.
7.4 seconds left. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that play. Mr. Excitement, find the other Mr. Excitement, throw it up there and see what can happen. Because how many times have you seen Green come up with a catch that you just don't expect?
So 3 receivers over here to the left side, 1 to the right now. Husky looks downfield. There's the snap. Husky's going to run the draw again.
He's not going to get anything.
They're going to spot it at the 28. This is a 38-yard attempt. And offside. That's going to help them out. That's going to help the cause.
Oh, big play there. Big miscue for Salisbury.
It's going to make it a 33-yard attempt.
That's huge right there.
So they're still going to kick it.
5.9, you almost have time to run a quick play, but I think they'll keep Camacho out there.
Yeah.
Which is the
ball
right
now at
decision,
the 23-yard line.
Saw him pregame kicking him from this distance, so we know he's got the leg.
So take 2. Snap back, little high, got down. Camacho's kick on the way. Camacho's kick. Good.
Wow.
That's a Newland Cole field goal for Camacho, and that makes it 17-13.
We may
so
have
aided by the penalty.
Yeah, clock expires. That's the end of the first half.
So that's all we have there. And it's 17-13 on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard.
Now Ellis on for the touchdown. Or the point after, my apologies. Kick is up, and it's good. So Kings Mountain cuts into the deficit.
That's what you said they needed, man.
Absolutely. The West Charlotte lead now 12-7 on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. 2:53 left in the first half when we come back on WCSL.
Check out the fall savings at Bill Schubert.
Clock is stopped, so this confusion on the offensive setup is not costing time. East Lincoln out of timeouts and down to 10 on the play clock. So they finally get set, 5 wide again.
3, 2.
Gets it off in time. Quick pass, same play just to the other side. And it's caught.
Same result. 12 yards and out of bounds. This time 13 perhaps.
It's tough to see East Lincoln with the green numbers, with the green uniforms and the orange numbers, or gray or whatever it is. It is tough to pick up numbers. And this is the 6th time we've seen them this year. So another first down for the Mustangs. They're at the 26.
See a shot at the end zone coming.
They've gone 24 yards in 2 plays.
Can't afford to get tackled on the field's the only issue here. They'll be scrambling to get to the line, probably spike it.
Again, 5 wide. Mazzell in the backfield himself. Throw. He's throwing for a receiver who didn't even turn around to look for the ball. So that is incomplete. Had a lot of zip on that one. Beam did not turn around to look. He might have been able to catch it and score because he had his man beat. The defender was on the inside of the play. He was on the outside. He could have easily caught that and turned, headed for the corner. So it'll be 2nd and 10. 55 seconds.
Same screen to Daly again. We'll show him a little bubble over there.
Zell throws.
That's going to be intentional grounding.
And they are dropping the flag. No, he's not dropping a flag. They're saying he was down. So the clock will keep running. 35-34.
Who's this receiver not getting set?
So Mazzell's sacked.
Get set.
So it's 3rd down. Finally in position. They throw. Quick throw.
Tipped by lineman.
The line of scrimmage that was intended for Beam. Beam would have been short of the first down, and I'm not sure he'd been able to get out of bounds. Yeah. So at least that kills the clock.
Yeah, punt it away or go for it, I guess you could, since you're inside the 35. I'd punt it, pin them deep.
21 seconds. not a bad decision to go for it.
They might do that little quarterback pooch punt.
Yeah, they did do that last week.
Take a shot, though. If it intercepts, it's about the same as punting it. Just force it to the end zone.
So Mazzell back to pass, looks. He's flushed out of the pocket, rolling to his left, looks, throws a high one downfield. That one is just out of the back of the end zone, too far.
Had a little chance at it.
They did.
Just didn't come down with it.
Looked to be number 3, Markel Clark, in the back of the end zone. Even people in the booth with binoculars are having trouble figuring out who the players are for East Lincoln. So they turn it over on downs. Just 10 seconds left. 1st and 10 for Ledford. So I expect to see at least 4 players or more for East Lincoln well back near midfield. That would put them at least 16 yards downfield. Keep it in front of them. 10 seconds. Carr back, looks, throws. He's got a receiver, and it's dropped. Walker had it right in his hands, but he turned to look and go upfield, and a ball fluttered to the ground.
Yep, 6 seconds left. Little stone hands.
Intended for number 20, Cameron Walker. Number 2, Keandre Walker on the coverage for the Mustangs.
So another incomplete pass for Ledford. Stops the clock, 6 seconds left. This probably would be the last play of the half. Because if they try and get close enough to where they can throw it downfield to the end zone, they're going to have to get over the 50, and that's going to take more than 6 seconds.
They ain't going to have that opportunity.
They do have timeouts, but it won't be enough. So Carr rolls out to his left, looks, throws. He's got a receiver caught by number 11.
No time left.
Cannon Roberts, but the clock appears to have run out, and that'll be the end of the first half. On the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard at halftime, East Lincoln 21, Ledford 0. We'll be back after this 3.5-minute timeout. We'll take a look at halftime stats. You're listening to the Lincoln County Playoff Game of the Week.
Hey, I'm Joey Logano, and if you're looking for affordable quality equipment, James River delivers.
Whether you're mowing your lawn, hauling material, or baling hay, James River has the John Deere mowers, tractors, Gator
hardware.
All right, folks, welcome to the halftime show. I'm Kevin Hastings along with Dennis Davis. We've got a bunch of scores on the board for you folks here at home. 1A in the top left, 2A in the top right, 3A in the top bottom left, and 4A in the bottom right. Right now, with number 1 seed Eastern Randolph up 22-12 on number 8 seed Robbinsville at the half. Mount Airy 21-0 over Hayesville right now, the 4 seed and the 12. If that ended, those scores ended next week, it'd be number 4 Mount Airy at number 1 Eastern Randolph. 7-7 Drone and Thomasville, 3 and 6 seed facing off. Andrews at home just was up 13-0. Murphy come back and made it 14-13. Then Andrews somehow with 9 points now. Dennis, I don't know how they got that. Maybe they missed an extra point, got a field goal, but they got 22 now to 14 over Murphy. In the 2A, Reedsville is up 17-0 on Chase. Maiden up 21-7 over Bunker Hill. If that stays the same, Maiden would travel to Reedsville next week. Burns up 17-13 over Salisbury right now. East Surrey up 21-13 over Monroe. If those scores stayed the same, Bulldogs would travel to East Surrey next week. West Charlotte, the 8 seed, leads number 1 seed Kings Mountain. Dennis, Kings Mountain has 2 first-quarter interceptions in their own territory. So they've got those points, but they're both off turnovers in their own territory. So the Kings Mountain defense has played well otherwise than that. But both defenses are playing well, it seems like. No problems for the Mustangs over in Denver right now, 21-0 over Ledford right now. Everybody was anticipating a East Lincoln Kings Mountain matchup, but right now West Charlotte's throwing a wrench into that. In Belmont, it's tied all even, 14-14. And Dennis, just from earlier experience, this team playing these, you guys got to be feeling a decent spot right now. You don't want to be down 2 touchdowns or something at halftime to South Point, or even one and they get the ball back or something like that.
Crest scored 2 touchdowns early. South Point come back. They're playing in Belmont. You expect that kind of thing. I think the thing that Crest has going for it right now, Kevin, is they have traditionally this year been a big second half scoring team.
Yes, they have. They've been and shutting the other team out in the second half. They've done well in the second half. We'll see with the adjustments they made. We talked about some of the other teams. Halftime adjustments are big come playoff time.
I think Robbie pointed out last week that up until this point in the playoffs, Crest had outscored their opponents 50-0 in the second half. Of course, they gave up 7 in the second half last week, knowing that. But I anticipate that Crest is not feeling real nervous about it. They're going to come out and think, okay, we're a second half team. Let's go score.
Well, the winner, will play the winner of Eastern Guilford, Dennis, and West Henderson. Right now, the 23 seed's beating the 2 seed.
Yeah.
22-10. So if that score holds,
Crest could have a full
Crest
home
or
game.
South Point could have a home game next week as an 11 or 14 seed in the 4th round of the playoffs.
Wow.
In the 4A right now, 14-14, Grimsley and Independence. East Forsyth 7-3 over Huff. And Weddington putting the hurt on Guilford right now. 28. Didn't Shannon pick that for an upset one? I think he did. I bet to text him the score on that one.
I won't hold him to it.
AC Reynolds was up 13-0. It's now 14-13 Butler. There at the half. Dennis, you want to do some highlights?
Oh yeah,
we got some highlights.
We got a little video from here and there, and let's take a look at it and see what's going on.
I got to hit the right buttons first. Let's see let's go here. I think that's where I'm trying to go. / what's up? Jeez. Pulling it up here in just a second. Yeah, we've got highlights from, let's see, South Point and Crest. We do got highlights from that. We got highlights up at Burns, Kings Mountain game, and we're supposed to have highlights at East Lincoln. They had some connectivity up there a little while ago, but we'll check on that. All right, let's see if I can get this set up for you folks. We can watch some highlights here, Dennis and I.
Coming right up here.
Pull right here on the Red Zone channel. Yeah, how about this? Let's try this. This is
looks like
Crest going up 7-0.
Yeah.
And let's see if we get any type of sound on this.
Oh yeah, we got sound.
Keeper on the right side or hand off right side. Did he hand that off or keep that one, Dennis? Do you remember? He kept it. That's a Husky keeper, or if there's a Wildcat, whoever that guy was. Next score for the Chargers. Husky rolling left, and he finds 3 in the end zone. Is that Addison?
Yeah, I
3
think
is
so.
Addison. So Husky finding the space in the defense and the cutter. Good job there. That made it. Was it 14-0, Dennis? You guys were up?
Yeah, after the extra points, I figure South Point was in a little bit of shock because they're not geared to come back real quick, but they managed to fight through it, and it's now 14-all.
The biggest thing about facing one of these South Point teams, once you score, Dennis, if you can stop them on the next drive, that can really hurt their feelings. Here was the pick 6. Kings Mountain and West Charlotte picking off Lamont Littlejohn and taking it all the way in, made it 6-0.
Speaking of hurt feelings.
Yeah, Kings Mountain's not doing too good right now.
Not once, but twice, Kevin.
Yeah, Kings Mountain then gets the blocked punt. So a pick 6 and a blocked punt, and West Charlotte leads 12-0. Boom!
There she goes.
And the ball in the end zone. Touchdown line. So a pick 6 and a blocked punt.
Interesting to note here, the West Charlotte offense has not scored.
No, they haven't. They might not have a yard as far as we know.
So defensively, Kings Mountain's doing okay.
All right, then we got, this is South Point's second score that tied it 14-14.
Yeah. Look at the crowd over there.
Well, yeah, that's where the band. I think that's the band spot, Dennis. We'll check see if they're out on the field here in a second. I thought I
Their
saw
band isn't that big.
Well, there's people sitting there right there on that shot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Their band's not that big, and then the next shot, there's nobody sitting there. So that's the band area. There's a bandstand right there, but there's nobody in the top half at all. Let's see. Mustangs in the grays tonight. I heard David and Jason talking about that. They couldn't tell what their numbers were tonight. So East Lincoln.
Yeah, those are hard to pick out.
Gray uniforms with white helmets tonight. And what's weird about that, Dennis, and I've always thought weird, they're playing a team that's black and gray. So you've got orange uniforms, you've got green uniforms, and you're playing a team that's gray, and you decide to wear a gray uniform. So the other team's like, geez. Coach Lubos will have to have a talk about that. You got to contradict that. Some nice little play, though. I guess that's Mizell. And I don't know who caught that touchdown because, again, the jerseys. This is the only offensive score in the game so far over at Kings Mountain, Dennis. Running back getting loose for the Mountaineers. What was his number? Was that 3? We'll get his name here in a little bit for the post-game show. So there's your highlights from East Lincoln and Crest and South Point. Now Burns, to get their highlights, I got to jump over a page real quick, folks. So hold on. Got to jump over to a different page. Shannon's tweeting from his page the highlights at Burns tonight. So let's check out some of the things going on up there. This is, let's see, touchdown pass from Ben Mooney to L.J. Allen. He rumbles down the whole sideline. He's a big kid to throw to. It would have been fun to throw to him. And he just takes off holding that football like it's nothing. All right, this is a touchdown for Salisbury.
Yeah.
And this made it 7-7. Long pass. Beautiful pass from the lefty. And that made it 7-7. Salisbury ties the game in Lawndale. He threw that from the 40, and it landed
between two defenders
at the 15. So about 45 yards in the air. This is a touchdown run for Ryan Thompson and the Bulldogs.
77's a big boy for Salisbury.
He is. Then finally, it's a big hit for Kahari Haynes.
Yep. Like a true Appalachian State recruit.
And this is Salisbury with another touchdown. 1, 2, 3. Two broke tackles. The third guy should have got him.
Coach Devine will not be happy with that.
And then the DBs missed another tackle. About 5-6 tackles on that one, Dennis. They're going to have to talk about that one.
Yeah.
That should have never been a touchdown.
Watch
1, 2, 23 took a bad angle. 3 got a hand, 4 got a hand, 5 people touched him, and nobody wrapped him up. So nice little touchdown there for Salisbury, though, but they missed the extra point, 14-13.
You did say they touched him. You didn't say they tackled him.
Right, they touched him. They two-hand. They might have two-hand touched him a couple of times. They just never wrapped him up.
And the closest they came was an attempted horse collar
right.
to 5.
All right, folks. Again, there's some scores. Let's see if I got any of the. Oh yeah, we forgot Camacho's. Geez, we skipped over that. Camacho hits the field goal to end the half. Field goal. This made it 17-13 Bulldogs. The lefty with a good kick. Kick is up and good. All right. Let's see if he got any of the band or anything. Nope, didn't get the band. All right, so folks, that's our halftime highlights. Again, there's your scores: 1A in the top left, 2A in the top right, 3A in the bottom left, and 4A in the bottom right. Folks, we're going to send it back out to the fields here in just a few moments. Burns is still at halftime. Looks like about a minute left until they get back. Kings Mountain still in their halftime report, so both of those still at halftime, and it looks like East Lincoln's going to start the third quarter in a minute. I got to yell at JP though to fix his thing.
Drum line is doing their thing.
David's
about
doing
3 minutes left.
Yeah, they got 3. Okay, 3 minutes till halftime for them. Who was the first team that went to halftime? Do you remember?
He was good, and that's how they've got their
I'm trying to think.
24-0 lead on Chase here
20,
at the half.
24-0.
I think it was Chase.
Break. We'll come back and give you some stats that we do have on these teams in the first.
I know Kings Mountain's at halftime. Let's check, see if Crest
The
is
Red
back.
Raiders, Green and Addison deep for Crest.
They're about to kick
not
off.
gotten either of his
All right,
kicks into the end
we'll
zone.
stay right here
Good
and
time.
let
So we know
Robbie
that
and
first
Jeff
one kinda
handle the broadcast for just
slipped
a little bit.
on that one. Let's see what he does here. Again, the ball travels different on a cold night.
It
too,
is
Coach.
a cold night, and that
I'll
football's
fix that,
hard as a
folks.
rock.
So Burt Whistle ready. He's going to kick it off. Puts his foot into it. Again, just not a good kick from Burt Whistle. Green's going to pick it up.
He's got to
going to
see
get it to the 20, to the 30. And they're going to stack him up there.
Yeah, that's probably the shortest kickoff that Burt Whistle has had this year, and he just didn't hit that well.
Yeah.
That ball came out like a knuckleball, and it bounced and got only to the 12-yard line, and ball's going to be dead on maybe just the 31, 32-yard line. That white chalk is just hard to read on that right now.
It's going away there in the middle. So Husky brings his offense back out there, back in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, one to the right, put a man in motion. That's Addison. We got a whistle, stoppage of play. It's going to be a false start against the Chargers.
That's not the way you want to start this thing off.
Of course, all those penalties brought to you by Butler's Tire and Auto of Kings Mountain.
Only the 4th penalty on the Chargers. 3 penalties on South Point, 4 penalties on Crest. But 1st and 15. But again, 1st and 15, Chargers have already overcome a 1st and 27 earlier in the game. So
again, they're going to bring a man in motion again. That's Addison. Husky takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. He runs with it.
He's going to pick up about 9 or 10 yards.
So they're going to bring up 2nd and about 6 or 5
again
for that offense.
What an excellent fake. I wasn't sure you had the football there for just a second. So it's going to be 2nd down and 6 after a 9-yard gain.
So Husky looks to the sideline again, sends 2 receivers to the right side, 2 to the left. And that's still Carson in the backfield with Husky. There's a snap. South Point walks the guy up, now pulling back. Hayden Carson's going to get the ball, bounces to the outside, and he's going to be close to a CSI Mechanical first down.
You got to really be impressed with how much patience Carson had. A lot of young running backs, when they get hit, when there's nothing there to begin with, and we're going to have a holding penalty. And that holding penalty is going to be about 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be one of those really costly 14-yard holding penalties. I tell you what, Rob, it's almost like the penalty flags are, you can't see them on that on that dormant grass. It's almost like maybe the yellow flags have been through the washer too many times. I hadn't seen them until afterwards.
It's going to make it 2nd and long here for the Chargers. Husky looks, 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. That's Anton Lewis now checked into the game. Moves him over to his right side. There's the snap. Husky looks to throw. It's going to be complete out there to number 4. Brandon McCall with the reception. Goes out of bounds.
So he's going to be up to about the 36. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 3rd down and 6. And again, really, really nice stiff arm by that was
Brandon
McCall, because it looked like he wasn't going to get much, but he picked up enough yardage to make it interesting. 3rd and 6.
So Husky ready. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Big play here for the Crest offense. Long count here from Husky. Looks to the sideline. Play clock down to 14. Goes up, talks to his offensive line. Anton Lewis moves now to his left side.
South Point showing pressure.
Husky with the snap. Going to give it to Anton Lewis.
And he's going to be just short. It's going to be 4th and 2 at the 40-yard line. Let's see what Coach Sosby wants to do here. Is he going to run up there quickly? And he's got the offense out there.
The offense is staying out there here for the Chargers.
11-11, clock running here in the 3rd quarter. 4th down.
Husky ready. Hard count, looks to the sidelines. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Still 13 seconds left on the play clock.
Goes up, talks to his offensive line now. Tells Lewis to stay here on the left side. Husky takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself, coming to the left side. It's going to be a first down. CSI Mechanical keeps his feet. So going to take it into Red Raider territory. Does Husky. Big first down run. A CSI Mechanical first down there for the Chargers.
Great run, and I got to say a great block by number 55, the left tackle. That was Devonye Pettis.
Pettis doing his thing on the offensive line.
Pettis, and he held that block for a long time without holding.
Right.
It was a great block.
So Crest gets it into South Point territory, takes the snap. He's going to pitch it over to Anton Lewis. Lewis going around to the right side. They're going to be forced out of bounds, but not before positive yardage.
It's only going to be about 1 or 2, but you're right, it was positive yardage. It's going to be second down and 9. The ball, there's been so many plays that went out of bounds and so many penalties. There's only been a minute 30 go off this clock. Yeah. Still 10:30 left in the third quarter. Crest second and 9 on the South Point side. We're still tied 14-14 here on the Mr. No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard.
Husky ready in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops straight back, looking downfield, going to throw it. He's got a man down there. That's A.J. Adams. A.J. Adams with the reception, and he's going to walk into the end zone for the touchdown.
46-yard touchdown pass, and it was a perfect throw and a great catch.
So good play there by the Chargers. A.J. Adams with the touchdown reception, third receiver to catch a touchdown pass tonight from Husky. And that'll bring Sanchez out to attempt the extra point here for Crest.
Nick Sanchez in for the extra point attempt.
10:21 left here in the third quarter.
So you talked about it, Coach, trying to do something to take a little bit of momentum away from the Red Raiders. That scoring drive does it for the Chargers. Waiting on the snap.
Crucial extra point here.
There's the snap. Kick is up. And the kick is
wide right.
So on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard, it's now 20-14. Crest leads high school football on WOHS.
Flooring America in Kings Mountain and Carpet One Flooring Home in Gastonia have some great news. New LVP flooring that's waterproof. Hey, and it's also pet-proof. And even kid-proof. But best of all, it's only $319 a square foot. That's right, LVP waterproof flooring for $319 a square foot from Flooring America, 602 Slater Street in Kings Mountain, and Carpet One Flooring Home, 2757 East Ozark Avenue, Gastonia.
20-14 now. Crest leads on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Of course, all those touchdowns brought to you by Numbers Tax and Bookkeeping of Shelby.
And all those first downs by CSI Mechanical of Shelby, and the penalties by Butler's Tire and Auto of Kings Mountain. And Crest overcame 2 penalties to score that touchdown.
And that missed PAT brought to you by Classic Ford of Shelby. So we're trying to get all those good sponsors in.
.35, so gain of about 3 or so. Mark it at right at the 35, so 3rd and 5, tackled by Cutter.
Bring up a 3rd and 5 when the Panthers at their own 35-yard line.
It's Ledford taking their time. They're not in any hurry. 5 on the play clock. Snap. Kept. Passes out the side. It's caught by number 11, Cannon Roberts. Nice little out pattern. And it'll be a first down. Roberts catches it, wheels around the defender, gets down the sideline. All the way to, he stepped out of bounds at the 41, but it will be a first down. And the first time Ledford has been in East Lincoln territory. Ball at the 46 as they get a Turner Hauser Insurance first down.
Biggest play of the night by far for Ledford.
It's almost as much offense as they had in the first half.
Yep, actually is.
Carr keeps it, fakes to Sanford, runs to the right. Slowed up out on the by Roseboro. And then Marcel Johnson is able to race down from behind and make the tackle. Roseboro slowed him up. Johnson with good pursuit.
Pick up a 5 on the carry. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5 for the Panthers.
So 2nd and 6, ball at the 36. Carr in the shotgun. He's got Sanford next to him. And a flag will stop that play. Delay of game appears to be the call. Ledford taking a lot of time getting plays in. This is not the first time they've been right up against the play clock. Several times they've snapped it at 3 or 2. One time they had a procedure penalty, but the clock was also at 0. So a little trouble getting things going for Ledford in many regards.
Turns a 2nd and 5 into 2nd and 10.
So 3 wide receivers to the left. Snap to Carr. He throws it out quick to Walker. Walker's out on the perimeter. Gets up through, breaks a tackle. He's going to have the first down. So the first sustained drive here for Ledford. They get another first down. And that'll get it down to the 26-yard line. Gain of 15 on the play. 15-yard gain after a pass that maybe went a half yard forward. So a good run by Walker.
It'll be 1st and 10 Panthers at the Mustang.
And another first down for Ledford. Trying to crawl back into this ball game. We're in the 3rd quarter. 9 minutes to go in the 3rd. Carr back to pass. He's being chased. He gets out of the pressure, maybe makes his way back to the line of scrimmage to avoid the sack, but that's about it.
Lost a yard.
Jason says he did not avoid the sack.
Nope, backing him up.
Brought down by number 55, Aiden Terrell. Also one on the play is going to bring up 2nd and 11 for the Panthers.
So Carr again in the shotgun. Sanford next to him, hands off this time. Sanford gets to the line of scrimmage, struggles his way forward. Gain of maybe 2. And that's about it. They're starting to go to Sanford more than they did in the first half. So the thing is, though, they're not moving it all that quick. Taking a lot of time to get the plays off.
That clock rolling.
Clock's rolling, and they're 3 scores down.
Yeah.
3 big scores.
Talking about halftime, and they missed their opportunity to run their way to a win.
Carr's back, pressured, flushed out of the pocket, works his way forward, but again, only to about the line of scrimmage, maybe a touch more. And that'll bring up a 4th down decision for Ledford. I think it's an easy decision at this point. They're not in position to kick a field goal. That'd be 42, 43 yards. And you're down 21.
Punt would just put you, couldn't net much from where you are with the punt. Comes a 4th and 9 play. Big opportunity for the defense here to get the ball back.
So the East Lincoln crowd rises to support the defense. 4th and 9. Carr in the shotgun takes it. He's flushed out. He gets to the outside, and he reaches out with the ball. It will depend on the spot.
They're marking him way short.
And one referee does have it marked way back. It'll be a turnover on downs for the East Lincoln defense. After a couple good first downs for Ledford, they stall just outside the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. So good try by Carr there, but he couldn't quite stretch it out far enough to get to the first down.
Yeah, Looks like he might have stepped out before he dove for the pylon, for the marker.
So 1st and 10 at the 19. East Lincoln with their first possession of the half. Mazzell back. He's flustered in the backfield and finally sacked.
Big loss.
He was looking to throw to the sideline, kind of the plays they were running before the half to Chris Daly. Kind of a screen, wide receiver screen kind of things. But there was a lot of pressure quickly, and he didn't have time to set up. So a loss of 8 on the play, all the way back to the 11-yard line. So 2nd and 18. Just under halfway through the third quarter. Daly takes it, works his way to the outside on the right.
That was the ground.
He's tackled, gets out to about the 15-yard line. Ball squirts out, but he was clearly already down. So he gets to the 15, gain of 4. That'll bring up 3rd and 14.
Pick up a 4 on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 14 for the Mustangs.
So 4 wide receivers. Mazzell back. Boy, he had no time at all on that one. Shooting in from the outside as a linebacker. Trying to see the number here. Number 5 looks to be Cam White. He came in untouched from the right side. Mazzell had no time at all. And it'll be 4th down and very long for the Mustangs. So Ben Cutter will come on to punt. He'll need to kick it about 20 yards or so just to get to the 1st down marker. Taking their time. Play clock down to 1. And they take a delay of game penalty. I'm not sure what that was all about. They stood there for a good 10 seconds. Looked like they were ready, but the snap never goes. So it'll be half the distance to the goal. That puts it back at the 4-yard line. And Cutter's going to be standing just inside the end line.
You know, he likes to run a little bit forwards, too, before he kicks.
He's not going to have much room.
Yeah, got people coming off the edge.
High snap, kick. Nice kick. Gets it out there well. Out to the 40, bouncing around. Receiver falls on it. That was.
And he falls forward to the 31-yard line. Give him 8 yards, and he'll set up 3rd down and more manageable.
Yeah, you had room.
Come see the all-new Bobcat CT1021 and CT1025 compact track.
Commercial there. Sorry about that. Ball up to the 31.
As you said, that pass to Norris creates a manageable 3rd down situation.
Yeah, still 3rd long.
Still 3rd and 14. But
still 3rd and long. And he caught it a good ways behind the line of scrimmage. So he didn't get quite as many as you might have thought. All right, 3rd down 14. Triple wide receivers to the right. Excuse me, to the left. Mooney's in trouble. Flushed. Running to his left. He'll be sacked for a big loss. All the way back to the 16. That's a 15-yard loss.
Yeah, that was 34. I can't tell who that was for Salisbury.
So that's going to serve as a 3-and-out for Burns, as the teams now have traded 3-and-outs. And this 3rd quarter is about to get away from us.
Yeah,
down to a minute 15 seconds.
Yep. Johnny Johnson coming in. Like I say, he's been successful. Got some good punt yardage. The last 2 punts.
48 yards on the last punt.
Yep. 2 guys back deep for Salisbury. I think that's, again, Walker and Jeter.
So Burns trying to get set. They've got 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They just get the snap off. Johnson with the boot, knuckleball, hits at the 50, 45, and will roll dead about at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, pretty good punt there, Johnson again. But, Salisbury will still have pretty decent field position here, starting on their
Lions at their own 34-yard line. Big down here for this defense, trying to get a stop to open the second half.
That intended receiver was Fleming. Big play here for the Mountaineers, Matt.
So 3rd and 8 coming up. 3 receivers in the formation, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Smith in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Behringer, and he's got room down the near sideline. He's across midfield inside the 30 and pushed out of bounds at the 20. A huge play on 3rd and 8.
Wow. That's
Picks up
46
yards.
46, okay. Almost 50.
Oh, no, it's more than that. They called him out at the 14.
Yeah.
It's 52 yards. Behringer takes it 52 yards into the red zone. 1st and 10, West Charlotte at the Kings Mountain 14-yard line. Man in motion, direct snap to the running back, Behringer, and he's down to the 10. Give him 4 yards.
Wow.
2nd and 6, the Lions threatening.
They are threatening.
I tell you, they caught everybody by surprise, dialing up a running play on 3rd and 8, and there was a ton of running room.
And he got all the blocking he needed too, Matt.
Absolutely.
Right side.
So 2nd and 6 here. Ball at the Kings Mountain 10. They can hold them to a field goal attempt here.
Right.
That would keep it a one-score game. 2 receivers to the far side. Smith in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Behringer. Gets positive yardage. Give him 3 yards.
Behringer, 17th carry, Matt, for 74 yards.
It's 3rd and 3, Lions at the Kings Mountain 7.
Big stop is what the Mountaineers need here.
That's a huge play in this ball game. Same formation for West Charlotte. Smith hands it to Behringer up the middle.
He stopped.
He lost the ball.
He fumbled too.
Fumble ball. Kings Mountain recovers.
Got the football.
Wow.
Wow.
What a huge turn of events in this ball game. West Charlotte inside the 10-yard line looking to tack on another score.
Man, you had a better view of me. I couldn't see who knocked the ball loose.
I'm not sure who knocked it loose either. They just told us who had the recovery. Michael Ward on the recovery. And Kings Mountain takes over at its own 12-yard line.
Wow.
If the Mountaineers pull this one back, remember that play.
Well, turnover.
Yeah, that's a huge one. Hand off to Caleb Holland on 1st down, but he's going to lose yardage.
Right. Because I kept thinking he needs to get set, and then they snapped it. So apparently he was set, and that is a 1st down. And, again, we talked about momentum plays, and that keeps the drive alive. 3:15 left at the 49-yard line. South Point leads 21-20. And give it to the big man. He's going to pick up about 9, maybe 8.
And off to Medlock. And Crest trying to slow down this red bone offense here.
They were also really trying to take that football away. And the trouble is when you're trying to take that football away, his legs are still turning.
He's still going. Like you said, when we've seen Crest get him down around his ankles, had the best opportunities. So.
To take that ball away, you need somebody hitting him in his knees and then another guy trying to take it away from him.
There's going to be a pitch. Pfeiffer gets it. Going to be a 1st down.
It was really nice play by the Chargers to hold him to a short gain, but he didn't need very much, and so that is the 17th 1st down for the Red Raiders.
I believe that was Tank Ruff on the stop for the Chargers.
2:29. Clock is stopped. 2:29 left in the 3rd quarter. South Point leads Crest 21-20 here on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Excitement, Rob.
Absolutely. Kind of what we'd expect between these two teams. So Blue brings them down. They're ready. There's a snap. There's Medlock with the carry.
And he's going to get about 3. Ball's on the 36, so it went from 39 to the 36. Second down.
But again, you saw Crest there trying to get a hold of those legs that time for Medlock. Like I said, he's not the guy I want you trying to strip the football from, because he's not going to give it up.
Like I say, you better have somebody around his legs while the other guy's trying to strip it.
So quickly back to the line of scrimmage come the Red Raiders. Have a single receiver over to the left side. Lee down, man in motion. Lee's going to keep it this time. Turns it up. Not enough for a first down, but again, positive yardage from the freshman quarterback.
I think it's going to be about 3rd down and 3.
Yes, a 3rd and 3 here for the Red Raiders.
3rd and 3.
Red Raiders, again, 4-down territory here, it looks like, Coach.
1:20 left here in the 3rd quarter. Again, South Point is perfectly happy to get first downs and grind some time off the clock.
So back to the line of scrimmage come the Red Raiders. 3rd and 3. There's the snap, going to get it to the pitch man.
I think he's going to be short. I think he's going to be 4th and 1. Again, it was that little quick pitch around the left side to number 14, and that is Dawson Tobin, who's made a couple of catches and a couple of nice runs. 4th and 1, another huge possession play. It's going to be 30 seconds by the time they snap it left in the 3rd quarter.
So quickly they come back to the line of scrimmage to the Red Raiders. Lee gets under center. There's the snap. Hands it to Medlock. It's going to be a CSI mechanical first down.
Yeah, Medlock's going to pick up about 7. And you know what? They're running behind the left side. And, a lot of times you run behind big number 65, Sullivan Absher. He's on the right side. Absolutely. So they found something over there. And that's going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, that's going to take us to the 4th quarter. Again, South Point leads 21-20. Noble Community Sparky Scoreboard. You're listening to high school football right here on WOHS and WestEndSales.com broadcast.
So it's going to be first down and 22. 3 holding calls on Burns in this half. One negated a big play. That one negated a positive play of a gain of about 2 or 3 yards. So Burns back on its 20-yard line, and they've got to get to the 42 for a first. Triple wide receivers to the right, and Mooney's got it, and he'll try Norris. Norris picks his way, still picking his way, not much. Gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd and 20.
Yeah, gained a few right up the middle.
2 running backs, one to either side of Smith. Oh, no, one motion's out. 4th and 2, Smith takes the shotgun snap. He's going to keep it himself, and he loses yardage.
Wow. He'll lose yardage, and not only he'll lose the football.
Yeah, I believe that was that Jack Kaiser?
Kaiser, yes.
In there to make the stop in the backfield. A huge stand for this Kings Mountain defense. And the Mountaineers take over on downs. The ball right on midfield.
And both the score still 12-7 West Charlotte Lions.
Yep. Kings Mountain ready to go here. 1st and 10 at the 50. Littlejohn going to hand off to Jeffries.
And somebody grabbed his back of his pants and stopped him.
Yeah, you got about 3 yards to the West Charlotte 47.
Jeffries now with 15 carries, 87 yards.
2nd and 7 for the Mountaineers.
Shout out to a guy that helps me out an awful lot. The guy Richard Walker, listening in tonight.
Yes, sir.
Flankers to both sides.
Littlejohn in the shotgun. Going to hand it to Jeffries again. He's corralled in the backfield. He loses 2 yards. And now it's 3rd and 9.
Can't get anything going, man.
No. Mountaineers went 3 and out.
Give it to Medlock, and again,
ball's on the ground.
See.
I think Crest has a chance at this one.
And the Chargers get the footballs. They force the turnover.
First turnover of the night, and I told you it was important. It was important to have a turnover.
A good job by the interior of the Crest defense, really making a lot of contact there at the point of attack.
Well, what happened was he got hit in the knees pretty much as soon as he got the ball, and then somebody came in and hit that ball with their helmet, and it popped right out.
And, Coach, that's what you said. It's got to start at the legs. So the Crest offense comes back out on the field, down 21-20 on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard.
11:15 left here in the fourth quarter.
That's Aiden Carson in the backfield with Husky.
Let's talk about a momentum play now. That's the first part of a momentum switch right there.
Husky's going to bring in motion. That's A.J. Adams. Takes the snap. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to keep it as Husky. And he's going to get to the sideline.
And a first down.
CSI Mechanical first down there by Natavius Husky.
A great decision. He held that ball in Carson's belly for a long, long time until somebody took him, and then he took it right where that defender had been. 11-yard gain.
So back the Chargers come to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. That's A.J. Adams and Deshaun Corey over here to the right side. Husky ready, hard count. Now he takes the snap. He's looking to throw the ball. He's going downfield. He's got a man down there. And let's see.
That's going to be interference penalty.
Going to be interference. The pass was intended for Green down there on the field. First time they've had really Green in single coverage.
He was in single coverage. He got beyond the corner, and then the ball was slightly underthrown. And so when Green slowed down to try to make a play on it, that cornerback just ran all over him, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty, and it will be a first down.
Caleb, listening. And it's going to be a handoff. Norris tries the right side. Turf Monster got it. Maybe got one. It'll be third down and about a yard.
Yeah, slipped. I thought he might have had a little bit more room to run there. Tripped up.
Guess what?
Well, like I say, big thing there. Clock continues to run again. And it's like we're going back to Wildcat.
Still in a 4-point game, 7 minutes is a lot of time. Of course, Salisbury has hit the big plays. They'd rather run the ball, but they're capable of the quick strike. A score here, points, would be a premium. See if it works again on third and short. Student body right. Here it goes again. Thompson puts the head down. I don't know. Depends on where they spot it. Looks like they gave him a favorable spot.
It's going to be close. I think he might have it.
I think he has it. Let's see. Well, I tell you what, they you know where they're going. They're going to the right every time. I wonder if they have a.
See if we get a measurement here.
Let's see what they do. I'm not sure what they're doing. They haven't moved the down marker.
Where the ball spot, it looks like they got it based on where the down marker is.
And they're going to call for a measurement.
Yeah.
So Salisbury knew where it was coming.
Wait, we've been running that play successful all year. Been doing good tonight with it too. So let's see what the action here is. Stephen Walker and guys with the chain crew, always doing a good job down there. Let's see what we got.
West Charlotte still ahead of Kings Mountain 12-7, and I think it's just short. No, by the
right
nose,
on the nose.
by the nose of the football.
Oh no! It looks like it's.
They're saying it's an inch short.
From here, it looks like it's right on it.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Wow.
We're pretty far away. So
it looked like
I would beg to say he has a better view of it than us.
I would say that, yeah. But I will say, I bet you Thompson will come a Wildcat here and put it in for a first down. What do you think?
I think it's student body right again.
It's been working all night. Why not?
Well, they stopped at that last time. Did not get us to first down. And they're going to try the right side again. Thompson puts the head down. I don't think he got it. I don't know. I don't think he got it.
I don't think he did either.
Let's see where they spot it. I don't know where they're going to spot it.
Forward progress.
If they put it right on the 33-yard line, I think it's a first down.
That's about where the other, about right at the
nope. Salisbury takes over.
Just inches short. I thought that last third down play was good, but just inches.
The Mountaineer.
It's Behringer, and I'll give him a little advice. He looks bad enough. They need to rest him the rest of the game. I think he'll be fine, but I think he'll just need to sit down on the bench.
Yeah.
To the line of scrimmage. See if Crest defense can hold here. There's going to be the keeper by Blee. Crest, interior of the Crest defense. Another good stop.
Going to get about 2. Now you notice about the last 4 plays, Crest has done an interesting job of making Blee have to kind of get some depth to try to get around some defensive linemen that are back in his feet. So Crest done a nice job.
So 2nd and 7 here for the Red Raiders. That's going to be Medlock on the carry.
But he's only going to get to the 49, so it's 3rd down and a long 5.
And I think that was that 65 on the stop for the Chargers, Bethune?
I didn't get that number. I think you're right. I think it is 65. And again,
another one of those sophomores for this Crest football team.
Those defensive tackles are doing a great job.
And then coming over is going to be
we're down to
that's going to be
7:44 left, 3rd and 5. This is a huge
that's
play.
the 4th major penalty against Burns. They've had 3 holding calls and a pass interference. It's going to be a 1st down.
A yard or 2, so it's going to be 4th down and 4.
Let's see what the Red Raiders decide to do here.
Well, it's going to be a long 3, almost 4, and quarterback's coming off, so
there comes Ramirez. But once again, Coach, whenever I've got an up man like Medlock, you never know what's in that playbook.
Never know.
I mean,
nobody back for the Chargers.
Interesting. They're like, well, let's just keep everybody hang out right here for right now.
And it is a punt. It's just according to what it's going to do after it hits, and it's going to roll. Well, it hit a Red Raider, so what looked like it would be down inside the 5, it's actually going to be down in about the 12 or 13.
All down by Gavin Gibson.
Yeah, like I said, it hit him, Coach, as he was going down, and he was going to try to down the ball. Took a nice roll for the Red Raiders.
About the 12-yard line.
So that'll bring the Crest offense back on the field. 6:47 to go here in the 4th quarter. South Bend leads 21-20.
Crest has it all. They're 13?
I believe so. 3 receivers over here to the right side. Husky goes up, talks to his line.
All right. Crest back in the spread. 1 up, 3 down.
There's the snap. He's going to give it to Carson this time.
Not much there.
Good job there by the South Point defense.
Notice how both defenses have really bowed their back here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, 4th quarter's turned into a defensive struggle here. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 9 for the Chargers.
But 1 yard, and I tell you what, Carson did a really good job to pick up 1.
Yeah, to fight for that 1. We've seen Crest getting those, contact made, picking up yards. So Husky looks to the sideline. Looks over at Coach Sosa. He gets his call. Calls it out to his receivers.
We are halfway through the 4th quarter.
Husky ready. There's the snap. He's looking to throw the ball. It's going to be caught. That's A.J. Adams on the reception.
And he's still
running. That's going to be a CSI Mechanical 1st down.
Brought down by a host of Red Raiders.
Ball's going to be at the 29, almost 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Chargers. We're at 5:53. Clock will stop after it's going to be the 30-yard line. Clock is running.
So ball put at the 30.
21-20. Red Raiders over the Chargers. Chargers with the ball on their own 30-yard line.
So Husky ready, 2 receivers right, 2 to the left, single back in the backfield. Looks over to Coach Sosaby. Sosaby's making the call. Husky takes the snap, drops straight back, looks to pass. That's going to be A.J. Adams again on the reception.
He's going to pick up 5.
So pick up a 5 there for Adams. 2nd and 5 now for the Chargers.
And actually, they're going to say he's got 6.
So 2nd and 4 for the Chargers.
2nd and 4, you like that. We're down to 5 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Exciting game.
It's been incredible. Husky ready, got 3 receivers over to the far side. Making a hard count. He pulls it from Carson. Going to pass. Pass is going to be caught. And that's A.J. Adams with a big reception for the Chargers into South Point territory.
Looked like Adams was going to have about 8 yards and then a missed tackle, which we didn't see the first time that these two teams played. It's all the way down to the South Point 42.
So the Chargers take the ball down to South Point territory now. Clock continues to run.
4:40.
Unbelievable what we've got going here, folks. 2 great football teams tangling tonight in Belmont. Husky ready. 3 receivers over to the far side, 1 to the left, single back in the backfield with Husky. There's the snap. Husky's rolling to his left side, going to pull it down, going to run with it now. There comes some pressure by the Red Raiders. Nothing doing, but he picks up positive yards.
It's going to be a 2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8.
There we see Ramirez.
And it was that was a well played defense that time.
Absolutely.
Because he had 3 options, and none of them were there. We are down to 3:55 left in this ball game.
2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
21-20 South Point. 2nd and 8.
Husky ready. Takes the snap, rolls over to his left side, looking downfield, nothing there. He gets rid of the football.
Again, makes a smart move. He's well outside the pocket, no place to go with it, so he throws it kind of in the second row.
Absolutely.
Nobody's going to intercept it there. All righty. This is a huge play.
3rd down here for the Chargers. 3rd and 8.
I don't know if Crest can punt. I think
this point it's two plays here. 3 receivers over to the right side, a single receiver to the left. Husky makes the call to his receivers.
Crowd is on their feet, and Crest is going to take a timeout.
Yeah, we're going to get a timeout. Crest to call timeout. We'll take it with them. 21-20, the Red Raiders lead. You're listening to high school football right here on WOHS.
Is buying insurance confusing to you? It doesn't have to be that.
So a 5-yard run. And 5 yards. So 2nd down and 5.
3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, plenty of time. Whole playbook's open. Triple wide receivers to the right. And the play action, slant. LJ's got it, 50. Lowers the head, and he's to the 45-yard line. And that is a gain of about 9 and a Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, good job there. Chains move. Burns is on the run here. He's in good shape here.
So
start this drive.
They're on the 47. So I'm going to give him an 8-yard pass. 2nd Falston Pharmacy first down. And let's see if that fumble will scoop and run. I tell you what, in a magical season, it takes a play like that sometimes. 3 wide receivers to the right. Mooney's got it. And Lamont Wilson's got it. He's through a little crease. He's over the 45. He'll fight to the 43. Give him 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Yeah.
Husky with the long count. There's the snap. He's going to give it to Aiden Carson right in the middle of the field for a CSI Mechanical first down.
That's about a 14-yard gain right up the gut.
We talked about how much better this ground game had been for Crest here the later part of this season into the playoffs. Big run there by the Chargers. They pick up the first down. Clock continues to roll.
The South Point 28-yard line. 3:29 left. Crest in scoring territory. South Point with a 1-point lead.
Husky's got 3 receivers to his right, a single receiver to his left. Husky with a long count. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Husky falls back on it. I think you wanted Carson to take that one with him.
That was a situation where where Carson didn't realize that he had the ball, or he clamped down on it too hard, and when the ball was being pulled out, either way, it's on the ground for a 4-yard loss.
So going to make it 2nd and 14 here for Crest.
2:50 left here in the fourth quarter.
3 receivers to the right side, single receiver to the left. Husky with the long count. 8 seconds on the play clock. There's the snap. Husky drops straight back, looking downfield. He's got a man. Let's see. The catch is made.
But it's going to be about 3 yards shy. I think that was number 4, Brandon McCall.
Brandon McCall on the reception.
It's going to be 3rd and 3, and we're down to 2:15. Clock still running. Got to get down to the 17-yard line. 3rd and 3.
Husky takes the snap. He looks to pitch. He does. It's going to be a first down.
It's going to be inside the 15-yard line.
So this drive continues for Crest.
Crest took this ball with 6:47 left, and it's down to 2 minutes left.
So
2 minutes left.
Husky brings them back to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Ball on the 15-yard line. Crest fans, go where you go, do what you do right now. Husky takes the snap. He's going to pull it. Looks downfield. He's got a receiver. It's going to be caught.
Again, that's number 2.
A.J. Adams.
A.J. Adams.
What a night A.J. Adams has had from the wide receiver spot. And a night when we've not called green a whole lot, A.J. Adams has answered the bell.
2nd down and 3.
Yes,
Ball is on the 8-yard line. 1:54 left. Kevin Hastings says that all 3 county schools are losing currently.
Oh, my goodness. We've seen some Black Fridays before, Coach. Let's see if we can avoid them one tonight. Husky back up to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers to the right side, 2 to the left. He takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. Huskies over to the left side. He's going to pick up a CSI Mechanical first down.
And it's going to be 1st and goal on about the 4-yard line.
1st and goal.
All right, folks, we're gonna give you the audio with Crest right now and leave it there. You're watching Burns. Now Crest has a timeout, so both of them in timeout right now, folks. So I'm gonna do my best to get you where you need to be as soon as it is. Right now, everybody's in commercial.
Go where you go and do what you do, Kevin.
Kings Mountain now, folks, down 19-7. Kings Mountain down 19-7. But, Dennis, they got a whole fourth quarter to play.
Oh, okay.
So that's the end of the third for them. Well, with about a minute left in the third, and they're pinned back against their goal line right here. Little John going deep, and he might have threw a pick. Nope, nothing there. 52 seconds left to go. Kings Mountain's got a whole quarter, so they got time to come back. The other 2 teams, not so much.
Football at the Red Raider 4-yard line. What a football game we have watched here tonight in Belmont.
1st and goal. And again, the Chargers took this ball with 6:47 left after a punt. They started on their 13-yard line, and they have driven it to the 4.
So Huskies up to the line of scrimmage in the shotgun formation. 2
Coach
receivers to the
Sosaby's
right.
taking a timeout.
And Coach Soseby, whatever they would do it, he's not happy about it, and the Chargers will take a
And
timeout.
Burns takes over the lead. 1 minute, 28 seconds left in this game. How about that drive there, Tom?
It's a 92-yard drive.
Wow. Big time. And it's a key extra point here to make it a 4-point game. What a drive there by this Bulldog offense. Wow. Just what we needed to get back in this game. Clock's ticking on Salisbury. See if Camacho can put this extra point through.
Neal and Cole, extra point on the way. It's up. And good. We'll be right back.
If you need fireworks for your event, then call on Contracted Pyrotechnics and talk with Dustin Ledford today. They are the bomb. Dustin is a graduate of Burns High School and supplies all the fireworks you've seen at the Burns High School football games. If your town or organization needs fireworks, call Dustin Ledford today at 704-473-1996. That's 704-473-1996. Have a party, have a blast with Contracted Pyrotechnics.
Single receiver to the right, 2 to the left. Single back in the backfield. Husky's going to keep it. He's trying to get around the right side. He's running. Going to be knocked out of bounds. Let's see. Spotted at about the 2.
I think he's going to be all the way down to the 1-yard line. That was a great run. He outran 3 Red Raiders to the pylon.
And that'll stop the clock as he went out of bounds.
1:39, 2nd and goal from the 1.
We'll see Derek Mitchell's like Derek Mitchell checking into the game. They'll send Aiden Carson off to the sidelines. So
got to figure it's time for the heavy set, right?
I think so. Yeah, Derek Mitchell's checking into the backfield with Husky. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Husky ready. Husky takes the snap. He's going to give it to Derek Mitchell. Derek Mitchell's going to fight. He's going to get right to the goal line. Going to be stopped just short.
South Point's going to take a timeout. If the coach can get Coach Hodge is out there trying to get somebody to see him.
They're going to take it. We will too. High school football, WOHS 21-20. The Red Raiders lead.
24 seconds left.
Remember, if you're watching on, let's see, we got a timeout for Burns. We'll take it with him. We'll be right back.
Reagan McCraney down the field for Chase defensive. Reasonable offensive lineman actually picked him up, held him back up.
6:45 clock ticking to go in our game. Reedsville 30-0. Going.
Back here in Belmont, we've got a barn burner. Understand there's one going on in Lawndale as well, Coach. You just got a scoreboard update from that one.
Yeah, Kevin Hastings said Burns just scored a touchdown to go up 24-20 with 1:28 left in the fourth quarter.
Holy cow. So 124 here, 21-20. The Red Raiders lead, but the Crest has the ball 3rd down from the Red Raider 1-yard line. Let's see what Crest does here.
That's more like about the 6-inch line.
Yeah.
It's well inside the 1.
Let's see, Derek Mitchell will stay in the game at running back for the Chargers. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Husky ready. Takes the snap. He's going to give it to Mitchell. And he's going to be wrapped up. Let's see. Just short. So 4th down, Ramirez makes the stop.
Timeout, South Point.
South Point will call timeout, so we'll take it to high school football on WOHS.
Planning to do a little Christmas shopping for Dad? Then plan to visit the Hojo Power Sports and Equipment in Shelby. You'll find some great gift ideas like handheld blowers, trimmers, edgers, chainsaws, and more. Also pressure washers too, and their famous Mary Tiller. Name brands like Red Max, Shindawa, Husqvarna, and DeWalt. Plus big mowers by Cub Cadet, Aaron's, Walker, Snapper, Ferris, Simplicity, and Exmark. Hojo Power Sports and Equipment, 110 Grigg Street, off South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Online at hojopower.net. Like them on Facebook too.
Buying a home can seem like a daunting task, but it's really not with Homestar Financial. With a short phone.
Back here at South Point, down a 4th down play.
1:12 left in this ball game. Crest is on the 1-yard line. 4th and goal.
Coach, this is it. This is gonna be it.
You cannot ask for more excitement.
So Husky ready. He's going to take the snap. Long count. He takes it. He looks back to pass.
It's not down.
And the ball is not down. And the Red Raiders are going to get the victory 21-20.
Not so soon.
You're right. They've got to get it out of there from
South Point has it on their 1 yard
on
line.
the 1 yard line. A lot can happen.
A safety. If any of you guys were watching Buffalo and Minnesota last week.
That is a good point, Coach. That is a good point.
And the thing is, Crest can now just stack the line.
Right.
When that ball snapped,
go wide
open and try to call something.
And you have been entertained tonight by two great teams.
But there's 1:08 to go. I think Crest still has a timeout.
I believe so. I believe they've got one.
South Point has got it on their own 1 yard line, so they got to get it out of there.
Crest brings everybody up to the line of scrimmage. There's the snap.
And Medlock's going to get out.
Oh, the ball's loose. Ball's loose. Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness.
And the Red Raiders recovered. Wow, incredible.
Medlock was out to about the 5 yard line, and then the ball squirted out sideways.
Wow.
The Chargers thought they had it, but the officials unpiled it and said that South Point has it. And Crest will be using their last timeout.
Crest will take their final timeout, so we'll take it with them. High school football, WOHS.
Buying a home can save.
Let's see, are they going to call a timeout?
Clock stops. I'm assuming they did, Tom.
Just-in-Time Plumbing wishes Kings Mountain and Shelby football teams great success. Family owned and operated, serving Cleveland and Gaston counties.
Pellets, sauces, and
I tell you what.
see their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too.
As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly.
Coach, let everybody know what we saw there during that timeout.
Well, we had an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty called, and that's going to give South Point a first down on the 16-yard line. And so basically, I think there were 2 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. That's going to take it all the way out to the 31-yard line. I can't tell you for sure who those unsportsmanlike conduct penalties were on, but one of the Crest coaches was out in the middle of the field. So
absolutely.
And so basically you take a snap and get down on a knee and the ball game's over.
So Blee under center.
Actually, he'll have to take 2 snaps because there's still 48 seconds left.
Officials say, let's do it. Blee gets under, takes a knee.
Patrick Blee takes a knee.
Got to take one more knee. How much time was left when that?
So down to 30 seconds. And this here, when he takes this, and we'll do it. He takes the knee. The Red Raiders will advance to the next round of the playoffs. 21-20 victory. What a great football game we've seen tonight between these two teams. Crest and South Point get together and special things happen. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll be in our stadium postgame show brought to you by Stamey Funeral Home of Fallston. You're listening to high school football right here on WOHS.
And that will end your ball game.
Our communities are filled with wonderful people who make living here great. At Home Trust Bank, we're proud of that. And that's why we focus on helping homeowners.
Yep, it looked like they had him for a sack there for a second.
17 seconds left. Burns not happy about that. There was a penalty called, but it was picked up.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been happy either. We got to play defense now. Got to flush that. It's first down and 10 from the 36. And snap back. He's got time, looks over the middle, and overshot his man. Wow, that was close.
Looks like Surratt on the coverage there, and that'll bring up third down. 11 seconds left.
It's second down.
All right, I apologize, folks. I think we lost connection there for a brief second. I hope we're back. West Charlotte lined up for a 20-yard field goal, and they missed it. So
they got one left. Salisbury has one timeout here.
So it is 24-20.
See if this Bulldog defense can hold.
11 seconds left to go. 4 wide receivers in for Salisbury. And in the gun is Jeter. He's got time. Now flushed out and gets away. Lets it go. Corner of the end zone. Jump ball incomplete.
That away, boys. Down to one last play.
Incomplete with 2.7 seconds left to go.
Good coverage there downfield. This ball game's come down to one play, Tom. Ball on the 25. Yep. Burns up 24-20.
Let's see if Salisbury calls a timeout.
2.7 seconds left.
See, why would you not call a timeout? Let's see if they do. They're not calling timeout. They are going to call a timeout. Yep. Okay, so we'll take it with them right back. We'll be right back.
If you need fireworks for your event, then call on Contracted Pyrotechnics and talk with Dustin Ledford today. They are the bomb. Dustin is a graduate of Burns High School and supplies all the fireworks you've seen at the Burns High School football games. If your town or organization needs fireworks, call Dustin Ledford today at 704-473-1996. That's 704-473-1996. Have a party, have a blast with Contracted Pyrotechnics. There's nothing like a big, juicy red tomato grown at Big John's Hydro Farm, LLC, all year round. Plus, you'll find 107 South City Street in Kings Mountain. Katie Bradley. Buying or selling, Katie will take the stress out of your transaction and get you.
This one complete to Bryson Brown, another big gainer. That's 25 yards on the completion there. Little John to Brown. First and 10 at the West Charlotte
over the
33.
Middle. Intercepted. Burns win. Burns wins. And the pyrotechnics firework display is on. Burns wins 24-20. Great job there at the end by the Burns defense to make a stand. Monroe victorious tonight. They'll be coming to Ron Green Stadium next week. It'll be some Thanksgiving weekend football.
How about that, Tom?
It was an outstanding.
What a great defensive stop there for that last drive. Wow.
And I tell you what a great job of Lamont Wilson coming in there and doing a great job. We're going to take a little break. We'll be back with the postgame.
(28-7), and the good news so far is it's into the fourth quarter. West Charlotte leading 19-7 over number 1 Kings Mountain. So if that result holds, West Charlotte will come up Highway 16 and play in Denver against the Mustangs next Friday night after Thanksgiving. So, next up is a recap of the game brought to you by Kiefer Pharmacy of Lincolnton. Jason, take it away.
All right, we'll go with Ledford first. Not a lot to say. They were pretty much shut down offensively. They only had 50 yards rushing, 8 carries by Sanford for 23 yards. Carr, 20 carries, the quarterback, for 23 yards and a lone touchdown late in the third quarter. Actually, its time ran out in the third quarter.
In Shelby. Medical Arts Pharmacy in Shelby may have a job for you. Medical Arts Pharmacy is in search of a medical equipment manager, overseeing the in-store sales and rentals of medical equipment and supplies. You'll also be managing the delivery of medical equipment and supplies as well, and managing the insurance billing. If you qualify, don't let this opportunity pass you by. Contact Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 East Grover Street in Shelby, right across from the hospital. Call 704-487-8068.
8888 Sparky. 8888 Sparky.
on a cold, dark night, when you have no light, you should have no fear. Mr. Sparky is here.
At Mr. Sparky Service and Repair, we understand your time is valuable. That's why we guarantee our work, our service, and our commitment 24/7 to being on time, every time. Or your repair is
touchdown.
That is, Matt, that is the 15th, that's 10, 20, 25th pass by Lamont Littlejohn for 103 yards.
I'll tell you, it was a slow start, but he put all of that behind him on that drive, he made some nice throws.
He sure did, man.
To lead his team down the field. Credit the senior quarterback right there. Caps the drive with the 9-yard touchdown pass.
Matt, I'm guessing they'll kick the extra point.
Yeah, it should kick the extra
just
point.
Kick the extra point. I mean, two points. I mean, a 2-point conversion is not going to.
Makes it 4, yeah. Doesn't do you any good.
They still got to score a touchdown.
Yeah. So they will send Ellis out there for the just-in-time plumbing extra point. Can give you an update. The Burns Bulldogs victorious over the Salisbury Hornets 24-20, a game that came right down to the wire.
Nice minute of the game, I believe, right?
It did. Yeah, Burns went ahead with 1:30 left. Salisbury drove it into Burns territory but couldn't score. Ellis slipped on the kick and still drove it through.
So that'll make the score, folks, 19-14. The Lions out of West Charlotte over the Mountaineers, 19-14.
Yeah, West Charlotte up with 6:37 left to go in the ball game. We'll take a quick break and be right back here on WCSL.
All right, everybody. Kevin Hastings here with Dennis Davis in the studios. Dennis working on I don't want to mess that up. Let's see. We'll go back over to here. Folks, you just look at the scoreboard right now. We'll send it right back out to Kings Mountain here in just a few minutes. We're going to sign off, though, here in a minute. Kings Mountain and West Charlotte's going to be playing for just a little while, but the Red Zone channel ends usually at 9:45, folks, and it's already about 10 minutes past this. So we usually get live back on the post-game show about 10, but it looks like it's going to be closer to 10:15, Dennis, with this Kings Mountain game headed to where it is into overtime right now, or not overtime, but they got 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and everybody else is finishing up.
Yeah.
So finals that we do have: Eastern Randolph 29-26 over Robbinsville, East Lincoln 28-7 over Ledford, South Point 21-20 over Crest, AC Reynolds 21-17 over Butler, Monroe wins 28-23 at East Surrey. They'll come to Burns next week. Bulldogs and Redhawks. Bulldogs win 24-20. That's going to do it for the Red Zone radio show, folks. Thanks for watching and listening. The post-game show's coming up next. We'll have highlights, final scores, and more from all the games. Remember, Kings Mountain and Cherville West Charlotte. I tell you what, Dennis, we're going to stay there as long as we can for the folks that are watching at home.
Okay.
And we'll pull it up. Guys, I tell you what, we're going to do y'all a favor tonight. We're going to leave the score up and let the audio play with Cherville and let you guys listen to the end of this game until something happens where it gets out of hand or something changes. So we're going to send you right back out to Kings Mountain for the Red Zone channel here on KTC Broadcasting.
Congratulations to the Burns Bulldogs.
The Lions have hit some big plays in this second half. A couple big runs, a long pass. Mountaineers defense needs to make a stand.
What about turnover down here, Matt?
That'd be a great time for it.
You know that the defense is really pumped up, and they cannot let a receiver get downfield.
I'm looking at Richardson. I'm looking at Simpson. If one of these guys can make a play, it's a handoff to Cooper. That was Richardson on the stop there. A big hit.
Big hit by Richardson.
Only 2 yards on the carry there for Cooper.
Scotty Cooper now with 8 carries, 69 yards. Did not play in the first half, Cooper.
We got a West Charlotte player down, so the injury timeout with 6:19 left. We'll take it with them. Be right back on KTC Broadcasting. Welcome back. Having a little issues with our commercials here, trying to get that worked out. Hopefully I've got it where it needs to be. But we're back out of the injury timeout. Second and 8 here for the Lions at their own 16. It's a handoff up the middle, maybe a yard. That was Behringer on the carry.
Yeah.
Gets a yard to the 17. It'll be 3rd and 7 now.
I would venture to say this 3rd and 7 is the biggest play of the game right now for the.
Oh, yeah, it's a huge one. No doubt about it.
You stop them here, you're going to get the football back.
Yes, sir.
Clock running at 5 minutes and 46 seconds left in the game.
Stop them here, not only are you going to get the ball back, you're going to get it back with pretty good field position.
Exactly right.
Lions in the shotgun here. 3 receivers bunched up to the far side on 3rd and 7. Play action fake. Smith rolling to his right. It's complete for the first down. That's a gain of 19 yards and a Parker Farm Service first down to the 36. Completion to Demarion Dubose. And a huge conversion for the Lions. Backed up inside their own 20, 3rd and 7. The freshman quarterback connects and converts the first down. Lions now have it. 1st and 10 at their own 36. We are down to 5:24 left on the clock.
Turnover time for the Mountaineers.
1 receiver to either side for West Charlotte. Shotgun snap. It's handed off to Behringer up the middle. He gets about 5.
Behringer with 23 carries for 94 yards.
2nd and 5, Lions at their own 41.
Clock continues to run, getting ready to go under 5 minutes. Mountaineers down by 5 points.
Lions using up all the play clock here.
Absolutely.
Smith in the shotgun on 2nd and 5. Under 5 seconds. Man in motion. Direct snap to Behringer. He's got another first down. Big hit made by Zay Smith.
It sure was.
It is a 7-yard carry and a Parker Farm Service first down at the West Charlotte 48.
I'm
so that's 2 first downs on the drive.
I'm surprised that Caleb Behringer could hold on to the football after that big hit.
Want to welcome a new audience tuning in on WOHS. We got a good one here. Kings Mountain, the top-seeded Mountaineers, trailing 19-14.
Yeah, Kings Mountain.
4 minutes, 15 seconds left.
Kings Mountain does not have the football, but they do have 2 timeouts left.
West Charlotte, 1st and 10, just shy of midfield. Clock running. And Katie Smith going to throw deep over the middle, looking for Fleming. And broken up. What a play in the secondary.
Wow.
Robert Kendrick makes the play in one-on-one coverage deep down the field. That could be the defensive play of the ball game.
I think it was so far. That will stop the clock, too.
It will. 3:59 left. West Charlotte would have had it in the red zone, 1st and 10.
Ball
if not for Robert Kendrick.
Ball on the Lions, 43-yard line.
2nd and 10, West Charlotte. 2 receivers to the far side. Direct snap to Behringer up the middle and another big hole. He gets 9 yards. And so now 3rd and short, 3rd and 1 at the Kings Mountain 43.
That Behringer is a workhorse. 25 carries, 110 yards.
West Charlotte maybe going fast here. Interesting call. They do. Direct snap again, but nowhere to run. He loses a yard. Can't for the life of me understand why they didn't run more time off the clock right there.
I am shocked, yes.
I understand that quick snap's been working, but it's late in the 4th quarter, and you got the lead. It's 4th and 2 now at the Kings Mountain 44.
I think they may. I thought maybe they might use their third and final timeout, but they're not. Half the team's on the field, the other half's over there with the coach.
They're probably going to run it down, and they're keeping the offense out there. 4th and 2 at the Kings Mountain 44. The Lions lining up to go for it. Smith in the shotgun. Hard count. Looked like they were trying to get Kings Mountain to jump. Couldn't do it, and so West Charlotte calls its final timeout here. 2:43 left to play. We're going to take a quick break. It'll be 4th and 2 West Charlotte in Kings Mountain territory.
Got a good one, man.
Lions up 19-14 on the Mountaineers. We'll be right back.
All right, folks. Again, we'll stay right here. If West Charlotte converts and is going to end up running the clock, we'll end the Red Zone channel. If Kings Mountain makes a stop and stay, we'll stay with them in the broadcast. So, folks, just stay right here for the post-game show coming up. It's looking like it's going to be closer to 10:15 tonight on the post-game show, maybe 10:20. We'll get right with you. We're going to send it right back up to the field here in just a moment as they get ready to come back out and for this final 4th down play.
The kinks worked out with our ads, but we're back out of the West Charlotte timeout. The Lions keeping the offense out there on 4th and 2 at the Kings Mountain 44. Handoff up the middle to Behringer. He's not going to get it. No gain, and the Kings Mountain defense comes up with a big stop on 4th down.
Biggest stop of the night, Matt.
Absolutely. The Mountaineers will take over on downs at their own 44.
And they got 2 minutes and 38 seconds left in the game, and Mountaineers have 2 timeouts to work with offense.
Kings Mountain,
they've got to score a touchdown.
Trailing by 5, down 19-14. We just saw Little John lead him down the field for a touchdown a moment ago. Can he do it again?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Season on the line here for the Mountaineers.
And we've got, well, I reckon it's a timeout Kings Mountain because they no timeouts left for.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what this timeout is here.
Well, they still got the timeout on the.
Yeah, we'll take it with them regardless. We'll be right back on WCSL.
Over 1,000 pre-owned vehicles are available at Classic Volkswagen in Gastonia. They probably have the vehicle you've been looking for. And right now, make no payment for 60 days on the new or used vehicles. And now, take $500 off any new or used vehicle when you mention this radio ad. Yes, this radio ad is worth $500. Be sure to mention it when you arrive at Classic Volkswagen in Gastonia. Located at 4417 Wilkinson Boulevard in Gastonia. Online at ClassicVWGastonia.com. See their page at WhatsUpShopper.com and like them on Facebook too.
All right, folks, welcome back. Kings Mountain taking over. Ball at their own 44, 1st and 10.
Yeah, 2 minutes, 38 seconds, folks, left in the ball game. The Mountaineers have to score a touchdown.
Yeah, Kings Mountain trailing 19-14 here against West Charlotte. 3 receivers in the formation. Little John takes the shotgun snap, throws the screen pass to Sanders. He's got the 1st down into West Charlotte territory. 17 yards on the completion to the West Charlotte 39 in a Parker Farm Service 1st down.
It's 120 yards through the air for the Mountaineers.
Same formation here. Little John hands off up the middle. That's Jeffries. Jeffries got about 2 yards there. Be 2nd and 8 at the West Charlotte 37.
Jeffries now with 20 carries, 102 yards on the ground.
Clock ticks under 2 minutes.
Yep. Still got Mountaineers with 2 timeouts.
Yeah, I don't know who called that timeout, that last timeout, because none of them came off the board.
No. Wide receiver to the right, to the near side.
Play action fake. Little John going deep for Zay Smith and incomplete. Kings Mountain going for it all right there and unable to connect.
Yeah, he's targeted Zay 5 times tonight. Only one completed pass to Zay for 5 yards.
That would have been a big one. Instead, it's 3rd and 8 after the incompletion. Ball on the West Charlotte 37.
You need a first down here.
Absolutely.
The worst way. Don't want to risk it on the 4th down.
There's a minute 38 left on the game clock.
What's the play, Matt?
Throw it.
Okay. And catch it, right?
Throw it and catch it.
Catch.
3 receivers. Jeffries motions out of the backfield. Littlejohn drops back, throws over the middle to Jake Lloyd. That'll get him 12 yards and a Parker Farm Service first down to the West Charlotte 25. Big pitch and catch there on 3rd down. A minute 30 left. First catch of the night for Lloyd, and it's a big one. Littlejohn takes the shotgun snap, throws the bubble screen to Sanders. He's down inside the 10-yard line. 17 yards on the screen pass, and another Parker Farm Service first down. So the Mountaineers have 1st and goal for the season here. Plenty of time. 1st and goal at the 9, a minute and 8 seconds left.
You got these 2 announcers excited. The Mountaineers have. Hope they can punch it in.
Same formation here. Holland, the running back, next to Littlejohn. They give it to him. Holland picks up about 3 yards down to the 6. There's 2 West Charlotte players down on the field.
That should stop that clock. They need to put some time back on the clock.
2 West Charlotte players down where the tackle was made. Clock's at 46 and a half seconds.
2nd down, Matt.
Yeah, it'll be 2nd and goal at the 6.
Wow.
We'll take a quick injury timeout with them. 46 seconds left. Mountaineers have it 2nd and goal, trailing 19-14 when we return here on KTC Broadcasting.
Dellinger's Jewel Shop in Kings Mountain is a 4th-generation, family-owned, 131-year-old business that has consistently supported the Kings Mountain community and high school sports. Dellinger's offers quality diamonds, gold and silver jewelry, custom jewelry, and jewelry repair, and great gift items and free gift wrapping. And they offer a sale price every day. So remember them for that special gift. Looking for that perfect engagement ring? They have a great selection of preset rings and loose diamonds. They're the place to go for better diamonds at a better price. Dellinger's Jewel Shop, 112 West Mountain Street, Kings Mountain. Call 704-739-8031.
All right, folks, welcome back. The 2 West Charlotte players slowly making their way off the field here.
Ball on the 6-yard line, folks.
Yeah, Kings Mountain has it 2nd and goal at the 6.
Got to wrap it up.
Oh, yeah, hold on to that football.
Hold on to the football. Because you know you're going to get hit.
They got 3 plays from the 6 here to punch it in. Plenty of time, 46 and a half seconds.
See, they're taking the players off, I believe, the injured players. They'll have to at least come out of the game 1 play each.
Yeah, West Charlotte going to be without 2 defensive starters
probably
here.
2 quality defensive players.
One of them is the linebacker, Carmichael, who's had a big night.
Yeah.
See if Kings Mountain can take advantage. They go to the heavy formation here. 3 backs in the backfield, and they're going to toss it, and he fumbles it inside the 5. And Kings Mountain miraculously gets it back. A.J. Richardson there to fall on it.
How many yards did they gain on that?
Clock's running inside 32nd. It's 3rd and goal at the 2. Mountaineers sticking with the big formation. They hand it off to Richardson up the middle, and it's a touchdown. Kings Mountain. There's a flag down.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my goodness. Offsides on the defense.
Well, they hadn't called it yet, have you? We're going to get the call right now, Matt, I believe.
Did they blow it dead, or does it stand?
They've not changed the score on the scoreboard. Are they going down the ball?
The officials blew the play dead, so the touchdown comes off the board. Offsides penalty, half the distance to the goal. It's now 3rd and goal from the 1. 19 seconds left. Mountaineers staying in the heavy formation. Littlejohn under center. Quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
1 yard.
Lamont Littlejohn sneaks it in on the 1 yard line. And the Mountaineers take over.
That comes, folks. That comes with 10.9 seconds left on the clock here in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
That'll push the score to 20-19. And I'm guessing they're going to kick an extra point or go for 2. I can't tell from.
And there were flags at the end of the play, unsportsmanlike on West Charlotte. And that'll be tacked on to the kickoff.
Right. Still got to either kick a field goal kick an extra point or run it in here for 2. I believe they're going to.
Kings Mountain calls a timeout here before the just-in-time plumbing extra point. So Lamont Littlejohn sneaks it in on the goal line with 10 seconds left to put the Mountaineers on top, 20-19 with the extra point pending.
Lamont Littlejohn, Matt, that was his 3rd carry of the night. And so now he has a touchdown, but running the ball, he has -3 yards.
Hey, he only needed 1 on that carry, and he got it.
He sure did.
And just an incredible comeback here by the Mountaineers. Down 19-7 to start this fourth quarter. They've come all the way back to take the lead, 20-19.
Folks, we can't. Matt and I cannot see because of the excitement right here in front of us.
Oh yeah,
these 2 guys are excited. They thought the season was over with, and still got. It's not over with yet. I mean, but there's going to be a 15-yard penalty on the kickoff.
Yeah, that'll help on the kickoff. What a ball game for you tonight here on KTC Broadcasting.
Not one you and I saw coming.
No,
I had a lot of people ask me about it, and we'll talk about that in our post-game show. But these lions from West Charlotte High School coming in with a 7-5 record, they came to play.
Oh,
Did they ever play?
Mountaineers are going for 2 here, trying to make it a 3-point game. Littlejohn in the pistol. And I think we're going to get a false start, maybe.
Yeah, no. Something to do with equipment, I hear.
Strange time to blow that one down.
I know. So we'll do it all over again here. Got a big lineman going off the field for.
Yeah, I guess it was his equipment that was malfunctioning.
He gets a replacement. I mean, so the attempt for 2 points will start right now.
Play action fake. Littlejohn throws in the flat to Jake Lloyd, and the conversion is successful. The Mountaineers lead it 22-19 on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard with 6.7 seconds left. What a turn of events in this fourth quarter for Kings Mountain. The number 1 seed staying alive.
Well, you and I had a few doubts, didn't we?
We did.
I mean, they got to kick off.
They do have to kick it away. I will remind everybody that there's a 15-yard penalty enforced on the kickoff.
The entire crew are huddled at the 10-yard line.
All 7 officials are huddled up out
Nicky
there.
Holloman, Eddie Forrest, Rodney Minor, Mancini Grant, Kevin Rogers, Richard Watkins, and Michael Walters, all making sure they were on the same page. I reckon they were making sure they were on the same page.
I hope they are.
With that penalty.
Kings Mountain should be kicking off from the West Charlotte 45 after the penalty yardage is marked off.
And that's the case.
We'll see if they boot it through the end zone or maybe squib it on the ground.
Squib it. let some time run. Games on. I mean, I've seen crazy things happen.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know.
Ellis sets the ball up on the tee. He's backing up like he's going to boot it through the end zone. We'll see what he does. They put a few seconds back on the clock. It's 10.9 seconds to play. And he will just kick it through the back of the end zone. So West Charlotte will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20. 10.9 seconds, no timeouts.
No timeout.
They need a miracle, but
what an exciting
incredible ball game.
Round 3 of the 3A
this has been a battle.
Playoffs, and it's pretty much was West Charlotte Lions for almost the entire game.
Almost. This is the first lead of the night for Kings Mountain. Came with 10 seconds left.
Yep. And neither team has any timeouts. Well, I say that no, they stolen Kings Mountain with.
Kings Mountain might have one. I know they don't have
I've got
two.
Kings Mountain with two already taken.
Yeah, they just burned one before the extra point.
So what will Coach
West Charlotte's about to get a delay of game here.
And they will. You got to call it.
Yeah, it's the penalty flag. I don't know how you get a delay of game after the kickoff.
There it goes. And that'll be 11th penalty for 70 yards against the West Charlotte.
That'll make it 1st and 15 at the West Charlotte 15. See what they dial up here. KD Smith in the shotgun. And this play blown dead. And another West Charlotte player being sent off with an equipment violation.
Yeah, one of the linemen.
We just saw that happen on defense for West Charlotte, and now one of the offensive linemen has to come off.
And the coach, Sam Griner, he is beside himself on the sideline.
That's the biggest player on their offensive line that they've taken off the field right now. One of the reserves has to run on, get to play.
Yep.
Now we got 1st and 15 at the West Charlotte 15. See what they go with. KD Smith takes the shotgun snap, rolls to his right, fires complete but tackled inbounds, and that's going to be the ball game.
Wow.
The Kings Mountaineers come all the way back from down 19-7 at the start of the 4th quarter.
And they advance to the 4th round of the 3A Western
playoffs. Yes, sir.
Western playoff.
Kings Mountain 22-19 victorious over the West Charlotte Lions. An incredible 4th quarter comeback for the home team. And the Mountaineers will advance, like Danny said, to the 4th round next Friday night, right here.
Right here.
The East Lincoln Mustangs coming to town.
Wow.
That should be a heck of a ball game.
Wow, what a ball game. What a ball game, Matt.
Yeah, we're going to step aside for just a second, but we'll be back to wrap this one up. So make sure you stick around. We'll be back with the Full Throttle Power Sports of Lowell Stadium postgame show in just a moment. Kings Mountain. 4th round of the playoffs.
All right, everybody. Good evening,
Mountain
folks. We're on the not post game show yet. We're still on the Red Zone radio channel. We're 30 minutes into the Red Zone. We shouldn't have been, but that was a good game there at the end, folks. All the black scores are your final scores. We're working on finals for Mount Airy, Hayesville, and Weddington and Guilford, but it looks like Weddington and Mount Airy is going to win. So stay tuned to the post game show coming up right up next here in about 5-10 minutes. We'll be right back live as soon as we get everything set on the radio, folks, here on KTCBroadcasting.com.
don't see too many like me. Cause I am one of the reasons you do what you do when you wanna be me instead of you. Cause I